Hello, hello, hello. David Carlisle, what's up, buddy? What did I just do? What in the world just happened here? There we go. What's up, Dave? Oh, Lord. Trying to get all these coins in order, bud. I gotta get my other order tomorrow. YouTube and StreamYard is lagging out. I don't know where Alex is at. David, how's your day going, buddy? Took you a good nap. There you go, buddy. It looks like it's getting ready to storm here, so I don't know what's going to do. Everybody come. Dave's not here. Yeah, I got one to go through. Damn flies in here aggravating. Bigfoot, what's up? Hey, Sheldon, I ain't forgot about you yet, buddy. That damn seat thing's over. I just ain't had a chance to get. I ain't even thought about it, buddy. I ain't forgot. Does my picture look fuzzy on y'all's end? Don't know. Yeah, you'll definitely get it. But shit going through my head, buddy. Yeah, I got one box to go through, but I got a bunch of shit I need to sell and get rid of first. Does my screen look fuzzy to y'all? Oh yeah, Andrew, I done got yours too. I just ain't got it. Yes, sir. I done got your Indian heads. Yes, sir. I done got you, buddy. What's up, Sean D? Gotta find all these damn books. Andrew, Sean, Sheldon. One, two. See, there's only 4 people in here talking. The rest are lurkers. I don't understand. Sheldon, I had to go back and watch that damn video again so I could get everybody in order. Damn fly in here driving me crazy. One damn fly. Hey, Angel. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right. That would be my bad. Had to check on the little. $7.10. What's up, buddy? My damn YouTube's lagging behind my StreamYard. I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? See, Sharon, I got one box to go through. See if there any enters. Looks promising. Bigfoot, what's up?
Hello, Mr. Wheatback.
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm bummed out.
Oh, what's wrong, buddy?
Can't get in my safe.
Oh, don't forget your code or pass or whatever the hell it is. combination.
Yeah, it's got one of those keypads.
Oh,
Worthless piece of
shit.
junk.
Oh shit! You want me to show you my cool find from that last box I done?
Heck yeah. Let's see it.
Wait till you see this big. Look. Turn my camera on. My microscope. All right. Tell me what you think it is, Bigfoot, and how pretty it looks. What is that? All right. Now wait till you see the back of what it says. Look at this bad boy right here. What does that say down there? Whoa. What is that? Pretty, ain't it?
Yeah, I need a roll of those.
Huh?
I said I could use a roll of those.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I found a 1910, a 1921, a 1936, and a 37. A bunch of them in that last box.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bigfoot. That's what I said. I'm terrible for things when it's see when it's size dimensions. I'm terrible for size dimensions. I look at a picture and I just look at it and go, that looks right, that looks right. I knew it was going to come out. I knew for a certainty it was going to be wrong when it came.
Yeah.
I knew that. But it's fine. I can easily cut the thing, mate. I can easily, because you see the bit ding me as in the thank you ones, but then you only get 20. The potato ones, you only get 20 of them for $6.50. For $6.50, I end up 50. I get 50 of them, so I actually got more as in them ones than what I did the other ones. But I bought them off for Amazon because I just done the whole order through Amazon.
Yeah.
But I was looking for the ones that you said about. I was looking for them ones at first because I put in jute bag or whatever. Then I looked at all the sizes.
What are you going to use those for, Alex?
What's up?
I'm going to do my thing, man. I'm going to do what I done the last time, as in when I done the grab bags. I was using them for putting in the actual coins inside the bag.
I thought that was one of them Scottish pecker warmers or something.
Bigfoot, no, it's wedding.
We're getting raided, Bigfoot.
They turn around and say it's they put them under wedding party bags. They're under wedding party bags, but it's black velvet. They're black velvet. But the last time I tried to go and get some of them different coloured ones, as in the same as them mixed bags, nice. I tried to get them off of eBay, and the guy who I was talking to, I says to him, I want a quantity of 25. I'll take 25 in there. I'll take 25 in there, and I'll take 25 of them in now and mix colours. And then what I'll do is I'll buy another load, but I want to see the quality first. And I was like, we didn't come with the price when they come accordingly, and that's why I didn't give him an order last time. But I thought I wonder if because I asked Coinworld and I seen him with look like exact same ones with a wee box, and I said to him, where'd you get them from? He goes, Zoe got them. But Zoe wouldn't even tell me, as in even send me a link or anything and say, look, this is where you need to go. This is where I got them for.
Yeah.
So I was like, bugger. I'll just hang me. I'll just look on one. I'll just look on I'll look myself until I find them.
Hey, I'll get raided. I got raided.
You got raided, man.
Yeah, my Far North, every day's in here, all the good ones. James Eller's in here. Dang.
Hang on, I knew Andrew Cooper. I knew Andrew Cooper was about because I saw him in green. He was lit up in green and Thingy in Messenger. I knew that Andrew was about. I knew that.
Dang, I'm glad Far North's in.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't forgot about Andrew yet. I'm sort of just taking it easy.
Dr.
My stuff. I'm not rushing.
Dang. Let me got Scott too while he's in here.
Hello, Scott.
Bunch of more new ones in here. I'm picking up their channels as I go. I'm turning them blue and picking up their channels.
Because Ali Mac's live. Ali Mac's still live. Because he's usually on a Thursday. Coinworld, he's still on. According to YouTube, he's still on at the moment. Coinworld.
Oh, every day in the house. Hey, buddy.
Everybody, how are you?
All right.
Mr. Everyday.
That's the man.
So it's Mr. Every Screwed tonight.
Uh-uh.
So in my last 8 boxes, I've gotten 7 boxes of 2021 halves.
Oh, hell.
So we had 1 box for Tuesday and no boxes for tonight. So we're going around hanging out, meeting other people, and we were hanging out with Far North. On the way out of Far North, I'm like, "Who are we raiding?" They're like, "Oh, no." I'm like, "Nope, let's go to Wheatback." I said, "We got to go over there, and we got to bring all that is the goodness of the brother Wheatback to all of these new people in the community."
Oh, I just picked up Dr. Who and Scott. I didn't.
Yeah,
I just picked them up.
it's awesome, man. A lot of these people are new to my channel too, so I'm like, "Hey, let's build this community together. Let's keep growing." And there's ain't no better place to do it than right here.
Yeah, I just picked them up, Scott and Dr. Who. I didn't have them. I just got them.
So anybody who is new in here tonight, make sure and sign up for Wheatback's channel as he grows. He has a lot of lives every day, meets new people. And if you need any kind of penny coin and actually lots of other stuff, but Wheatback for a reason, he's got you covered.
Indian heads and wheatbacks.
How are you, Big Stank and Smithy?
I'm all right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It just feels weird not to be live right now. Well, I guess I am live, but you know what I mean.
You ain't going through no boxes.
Yeah, man. Not to have to. Well, because normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays I get off at 3:30 and I'm live at 5.
Yeah.
So I'm like rushing to get home, get the channel set up, trying to slam something down my throat. Trying to rush. So instead tonight I'm doing a whole week's worth of mail because I'm that far behind on my mail.
Oh man.
I mean, no. No, we don't get a week behind on our mail.
Dang, your bank ain't doing nothing but damn new boxes.
Well, and the bad thing is my bank's 45 minutes away.
Oh my God.
So that's twice I've driven out there basically for nothing. But
Man.
I do go ahead since I'm able to send them back in bags instead of rolls.
Yeah.
I go ahead and I bring them home and I bust them open and I put them in the bag so that way when they go back, they'll be mixed into the next lot instead of going back out as a full box again.
Yeah.
Maybe help out the next guy or gal.
I don't know. Every day you got a chance at a new discovery.
Yep.
Guess what? I'm going to discover them all back into their bags and send them away.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to even begin working on that.
I found something unique every day, but I don't know what it is. I mean, it's just different. I found it. It's a gold-plated Tennessee quarter, 2002. Gold-plated.
That's cool. I think I saw a video where somebody had one of those the other day, and I mean, it looked like it was just freshly dipped.
Yeah, that's what this looks like. It's beautiful. It's gold-plated, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff you find on like the QVC network and things like that.
It's a 2002. I said, dang, that thing looks brand new.
Yeah, they did the whole state map that way with all the state quarters and all that kind of stuff. Any
They
kind
look
of gimmick.
nice. They look nice, but most people consider most of the collectors say those are PMD.
Post mint damage.
Yeah.
But they're pretty. That one is the first one I've seen, so it's pretty.
I've only got two. I've only got two
I felt like
lots.
2000. I mean,
I've only got two lots that's actual plate. That's gold plate. That's gold plated. It's 24 karat gold plated. See if it's sting me if I see it in an auction and I see it's gold plated. Won't touch it. I just don't. I won't. I'll be like, nah. Unless I'm getting it for next to nothing.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing I'd give away on my channel for free. I wouldn't try to sell it or anything.
Yeah. I got that.
But every day, see if it's in a box, it tells you. It actually tells you it's 24 karat gold plated. So it's only basically that.
I think I'd seen those somewhere for like,
What's up, buddy?
what were they, $50 for the whole set?
Dang. Hey, treasure woman.
Hello, treasure woman.
Damn. That's awesome. I'm doing so good that I printed something out to the wrong address.
Uh-oh.
That's
Yeah.
right. I'll just have to do the work and cover it up.
Dang. Did you see I found the other day, every day? I found it yesterday.
Probably not.
I just showed it. It was the 1909 VDB. That thing looked good. And then
Oh,
I found,
wow.
yeah, I found a 1910, a 1936, and 37, and
Now,
a bunch of other
you
ones.
find these in regular rolls or?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Out of a box. Out of one of these.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last time I searched a penny box. Probably
Yeah,
been at least a year.
Yeah. I found them in one box. I was working on yesterday. I was working on a box while I was on here. I found them in that box. Some nice looking ones, too. I mean, they're really nice. Yeah, you can call them nice whenever they show it, the faces and the hair marks and all that, the ears, the wheat ears and all. I found a dime in a roll. That's common.
Actually, you're doing well. A lot of people are getting quarter rolls and finding dimes and pennies in them.
Oh, my God.
Losing money.
Yeah,
You're gaining money.
Roll.
Mr. Wheatback.
Yeah.
I got to jump out. I think I got some grandchildren rolling up on me again.
Oh, my Lord. My little one's over here with Grandma Pat next door.
Right on. It's time to wrestle.
Oh. All right,
You
buddy.
guys have a good one. Thanks for having me up.
Buddy. You take care, buddy.
See, after I done that roll the other day, I can't remember where the hell I put it. As in I was sorting them ones out and I've mixed them up with ones that I've sorted out over in this corner, this bit. And I've put it in between the ones that ding me. I was like, they're spotty. Because usually what I do is I put them back in a container so I remember which ones are which. I've it mixed up, so I need to ding me, look and see. Because I know it was 1910s, 20s and that. It were mixed. Because I went through the ones that ding me, I got off a Lemonhead. As it said, if I don't look for the errors and varieties, but I look through the thing with the non-spotty ones, and then what I do is I put it in a ding me. Once I empty the container, I put it into another container or I put it back in. The spotty ones in there, put the good ones into another container, so I know that that's even been done. Because I've got another, as I'm saying, I've got another 5 or 6 rolls of them today, and I think they're in that other box. Because that box is quite heavy, that one. Because I bought them after day ones.
Yeah.
Because it's like you saying about dingmy rolls, as in out of the boxes. I can't get them like that. But when like them Lemon says to me, they hadn't been opened for years. They had been sealed in his collection, and he decided that it was time to sell them on.
Really?
They hadn't been opened. He says, I don't know what's in them. He says, I swear to God, he says, the thing, mate. He says, you'll find good bits in, you'll find good ones in there. I'm sure of it. because he went, it's the usual store. He went, it's the source that I usually go to. I don't ask him what source it is. He just says a good source, and that's it. End of story. I don't start asking all the questions.
I got a bunch of
They
old rolls,
won't disclose them either.
70s, 60s, 80s. I got a bunch of them uncirculated rolls. 50.
Absolutely, because they're the Wheaties. I'm doing the Wheaties now, but I've got other ones stashed away.
I got 8 rolls. I got 8 rolls of the 1943s, the S, the P's, and the D's, uncirculated rolls. I got 8 rolls of them.
I've got a big box wheat that I've been adding. I've been adding all the younger ones after the Wheaties. I've been adding it to it, putting them, stashing them away. I haven't even opened them. I haven't even checked them, so I don't know. But I know that they're all BU. They're all BU ones.
Yeah, 17's here, Randall.
Stash them away. Because that was the whole idea, to open them eventually. If I've got doubles in them, they'll get sold as just a roll. The way they came in, that's the way they'll get sold. The other ones will get opened because I want to basically take a couple out for myself to put in my own collection. But as I'm saying, when you bust it, it means then there's 2 short or 3 short on tap. So every roll will be 3 short.
Every day you getting your mail done, buddy?
Oh, you know, working on it.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, slowly but slowly. And I'm talking to, so y'all know Coin Guy. He shows up on the Spectacular Show.
Yeah, Specs, yeah.
Yeah, evidently I met him online today in a Facebook group, and I'm messaging with him right now.
Oh, heck.
His son owns a coin shop also.
Yeah, I love Coin Guy.
Down in Florida. So
Yeah, Guy, the old man, he's cool as hell. I love him. He knows his stuff, too. He's in Florida.
Because what happens is sometimes in Facebook, they grow a group and then there'll be like one that you'll know for YouTube, and then there'll be another 4, and then by the time that, and eventually the group grows and grows and grows.
Yeah.
But they'll lost in their wee cliques. Because I noticed that even with our stuff as an Easy J tag, it's the same. There's like 4 other groups. There's 4 other groups. It's the same. It's the same software.
That's the only reason I watch it, for the Coin Guy.
It's the same stuff. It's the same software, but it's so split up into different wee groups, into wee huddles.
This damn 1909 in a flip's what I'm gonna do right now before it gets damaged.
Trying to figure out where I'm at.
Uh-oh.
My TikTok's doing pretty good too. It's up to 878 followers in just under a month.
Good God. I didn't know you had a TikTok every day.
Man, YouTube ain't everything. I got to start branching out.
Damn.
You know, I mean, I went live like I said the other night, and couldn't even donate out one full box I had.
Oh man.
So I got to start branching out and seeing where there's new interest to hang out with us. And I've actually brought a few people over from TikTok to Trade Day.
Oh yeah.
And they love it. You know, and when I do the wheel thing on TikTok, which is a huge pain in the butt right now, because now I have to hand put all their names in on it and all that.
Yes, sir.
And then do it from the phone, or record it from the phone. And since I can't go live, I have to put it on in like 12 videos.
Oh,
You can only do up to like 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
So it's definitely a unique beast, and it's different over there because even once you get to go live, since they only do 1 minute videos, your lives go away after you do them.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind doing it every day. I don't mind doing it by hand. That's a manual spin the wheel with 24 numbers on it. I don't mind doing it manually. I'd rather do it manually than electronically and then lost names.
No, because since I'm doing the wheel on the computer and getting the names and doing the show on the phone, I had to type in all 88 names manually.
Oh my God.
I get you. You're doing exactly what George does. You're doing the exact same as what George does. George has bought the thing with that stop the watch or something. It's called stop watch or something. It's called. He spent like $50, but he's actually bought multiple. It's for the $50. It's supposed to be, according to what I've looked up, it's supposed to be that's for multiple accounts. You can buy it for $12. I think it's $12 or something, and that's for one account. But I don't know if George has bought like different parts of it or whether it's split up into sections. I don't know after you actually join. Because I just looked at the main manuscript, trying to work it out when I first saw it.
It's awesome. I just got Coin Dude's son to agree to come on live with me.
Oh, hell.
So that ought to be fun. We'll get to learn another side of the family.
Yeah.
If he's anything like his dad, dude, that's going to go over like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Be the greatest thing since sliced cheese. And hey, and if it helps him move more product and it helps me grow the channel and then it helps everybody involved, then man, that's awesome. That's what we want to do. That's what I always tell everybody on the TikTok thing, especially now. I'm like, they're like, oh, thanks for doing this, and oh man, we're glad for having that. And I'm like,
yeah, and two is like a great stroke.
Like, we grow together. Wait a minute, what is? If I watch Beg, it's only for Coin Guy to be honest. Well, I mean, Coin Guy is about the most honest guy I've seen run a store or whatever. So I mean,
well, he didn't mean it as in he didn't mean Coin Guy to be honest. He's saying for him being honest.
yeah.
Him being honest as a person ran.
Oh, okay. So he's saying he's not big on Speg. He just likes
Coin Guy.
Yeah, I got it. I took it not out of context, but in a different way. I got you.
I every day.
And two
That's what I read into it. I knew what he was trying to say.
Imagine that, Smithy. You had to translate for me.
Oh,
because I can read. It's like I can actually read. I'm actually good with reading people. I can actually read people.
You can read inflection.
My star sign's Virgo. Right now, when I spend time with like Wheatback and all the rest, it's not because I'm interested in his past. I'm trying to get to know him as a person so that I can then read him. I can then read him what he's thinking or the way he operates so that I understand. That's why I deal with a lot of people in our community, because I've been taken into the coin community and said play, and somebody's just done that. We're placing you here at, but I don't know the reason why they've done that. I don't know. I'm still trying to fathom that part out. But I'm quite happy being there. I feel comfortable being there. If I didn't feel comfortable being somewhere, I wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
I've done it with other communities. I've just walked because I'm like, I don't feel as if I'm part of it. I feel as if I'm an outside. I'm an outsider. I'm an outsider, and basically it's as if I'm looking into it, and I'm not getting. They're not telling me what's going on. They're not making me aware of anything. So I'm not aware of anything. I don't know. It's not because I want to know what's going on. It's just in case there's anything that's untoward going on, so that I'm aware of it before it happens.
Hey, 710, how are you, man? I don't see you very often anymore.
Yeah. That's fun. Alex, you can read minds. What's 710 thinking?
710 is thinking that oil is upside down.
Yeah. 17 probably thinking, translate.
I know I'm trying to slow it down because sometimes I keep forgetting as I speed it up.
Yeah.
Can't hear a word.
It's all good. I can understand you just fine. Every little word.
No, because I just don't want anybody feeling, well, he only deals with Lemonhead, he only deals with Joe Durbin.
Yeah.
I want to give everybody a shot to see what I can get. I want to see what I can get hold of.
Yeah.
And see what the coins are different to others for my collection, plus also to put back into the community again.
Yeah.
Because that's all I'm trying to do is cover the overheads. If I can cover that, I'll be quite happy. I don't have to worry about it, because there's days where I worry about it. I'm like, if I send that out or ring me, if I start doing a postage, it's going to cost me this, and it's in me, and then it's going to come out my pocket, and it's going to be more money as in for this I can't spend in coins.
270s, 271. Dang. I did good in that last box on the S's. I got 270s, 271s, 172, 274s, and 6 69s. That's pretty good on the S marks. What do you think every day? Pretty good?
Oh yeah, man. S's aren't exactly easy to come by.
No, I love my S marks. Yeah, that was pretty good in that last box. I just now looking at all my stuff I got out of it. But I found a poop load of Wheaties, 50s and 40s. That's all I ever find mainly.
Pammy went live. Now you know Pammy went over 1,000.
Yeah,
we got her over 1,000 finally.
My God. She should have her damn watch hours in too, as much as she's.
Oh, I would assume that she does.
I got the opposite. I got my watch hours, but not enough people. That's cool.
And that's probably that's totally, that's funny, because you're saying you have the watchers, but you don't have the supporters, and I've got the supporters in mine, but I don't have the watchers.
I've been doing this for 2 years. It looks like I'd have the supporters and the watchers. No, I'm happy with what I got. That's awesome.
That's because I didn't put videos Wheatback. I done videos every now and again, but I did the networking, like all the different communities, and I also done a lot of donations behind the scenes. So that's how I ended up, because that's how people started putting me out, as in like Gas Nation or them. I started helping all these other wee smaller communities and started networking through it. And then other people were like, well, how short are you? Like, I'm short of that. Well, we'll help you. We'll bring you up a bit, try and get you to that mark. Because he asked me what the goal was at the start. I was like, well, I would like to get the 1K, but I didn't know you had to have like I didn't know, because I was only trying to get the specifications that YouTube set out, because the new specifications were 1,000K, 1K, and 4,000 watchers.
Yeah.
So I believed that's what I had to get up to, because I was like, well, can they actually, if I didn't hit that target, could they close my account without my prior knowledge?
Yeah.
Could they do that? Are they allowed to do that? But I never asked that question to anybody. And I never even went and looked it up either.
I've known every day for a long time, though. Ain't every day.
Oh yeah, we've been going back and forth for over a year now.
Yes, sir. Long time.
No, I know what 710's thinking. He's wanting me to set that. He's wanting me to set that spin the wheel up and start doing the thing and start doing the UK coins, because that's what he's been on about for the last couple of months. And get did it. And and it's not that because she's done it and sort of niggled with me or pushed me.
Hey, every day.
Yeah.
Give me
I've
1 minute. Let me run
I'm
next
gonna-
door and check on my
I've
little girl.
decided
One
that I'm
second,
gonna
1
do-
minute.
Okay,
I've
brother.
decided that
I
I'm
think the
going
hope
to
she's
do it.
driving her crazy. I'll be right back.
I just want it set up properly first. I want everything set up ready for it, so I'm ready, so I don't have nothing holding it back. That's why I bought the bags. I bought the zip seal bags. I bought the velvet bags. I've all the bits and pieces, like the envelopes or the flat pack. Them flat packs, the bubble envelopes, and that cupboard has in a full box in them. That's what I used to do with eBay. I used to get everything set up, so that I didn't have to go out and get anything. It was all here in the hand. Because I hate that when you try and do a job or whatever, and you don't have the materials or you're short of one part. That really pees me off big time. And then you're a couple of days waiting for either the part or the materials that you need. Because I tried to set up the label, the old labeler I had, but it doesn't seem to like the Samsung for some apparent reason. I don't know why. Because it's a Latisse one. It was cost me down when I first bought that thing. It cost me £140 to buy it, and I put it away for ages. Because I actually put the labeler actually anyway on the actual roll itself. It's actually got the ink built into it, so you don't have to buy any ink for it. It's actually in the actual roll itself. Because it takes longer to handwrite everything. I usually use either a black or a blue permanent marker. So what happened every day you didn't get the box you were looking for? Is that what you're saying?
No. What happened was, I do my half hunts on Tuesdays and Thursday nights.
Right?
So when I went to get my boxes, when you hunt, you want circulated boxes. You want mixed up stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So am I not underneath the camera? What is going on?
Yeah, you're just about, or your hand was.
No, this thing is like way, way behind. Wow. So
Oh, where's hot earlier? Mum's at the back with the thing in the sun lounger and all that. Mum's garden's it's like a thingy. It's like a sun trap,
see these brand new 2021s?
right?
Yeah, I've got 4 boxes of those, so I have no hunt.
So what you're saying is they're all the same?
Yes. 4
Right.
boxes of
It's
brand
just
new
trying to
hats.
understand.
So now I just got to rip them all open, dump them into bags, and take them back to the bank.
Right. So the only point of searching them is to see if they've got errors and varieties in.
Yeah, I don't know anything about all that. I
Right.
passed. I don't know 710. I don't have any clue.
You're like me, you open a roll and go 57D or whatever, and then probably pull out the best ones and go, right, that's that. And then dump them in a bag, and then that's them, they're gone. Some of these guys actually think that's it, do they? Pull like what Wheatback or what Wheat's doing, going through like a penny roll, but when they go through a penny roll, that's what they're doing. They're searching for the errors and the varieties of it. They're looking at the mint marks, I'm looking for any discrepancies actually on the coin itself.
See those great big bags right there, these 50-pound holder bags? That's how I take my $half back.
Aye, every day. I get you.
I don't roll anymore.
Huh. Damn, Rand, almost 1 o'clock there.
17's asking, does the 2021 have any errors? I don't know.
I don't know.
You got me.
I hadn't researched it. I don't know.
I was just talking out loud because I know exactly what every day was explaining. He's got 2021, so there's no point in him going through the half rolls because they're all 2021s.
Tom Peterson. All right. Gotta get
Stacks.
Tom Peterson's wallet out.
Hey, my hero. Stacks in the house.
Hi, Stacks.
Right here. This is probably about 25 pounds of wallets.
Stacks and stuff in the house.
No, because these ones say bats. Didn't we put? I think Joe put on them back quarters 2020. It says P, but there's a question mark. Question mark.
What is it? What was it every day?
Hold on. Watch the screen.
All right. I enlarged you. Oh, Lord. What the hell was all that?
That's about 25 pounds of wallets.
Oh, God.
Hey, what's up, Stacks and stuff? How are you? I've got a whole half box front to back full of wallets.
Man.
Somebody said to me about wallets. I actually wanted wallets, but I was looking for empty wallets because I had another idea. It was another idea, but I can't remember the idea that I had in my head at the time.
Just wallets, like you talk about regular wallets or something?
Maybe him. I'm talking about wallets that my donator wallets, prize winner wallets.
Oh my God! No,
I'm talking like envelope stuff full of silver.
Oh Lord! Oh, the prize wallets. Huh?
I've got wallets from people in here that won stuff. Literally, even today, from other channels. Like I was in Far North and I gave something away earlier.
Dang.
But I've got stuff in here that people that ain't even been in my channel in 6 months.
Oh man.
So, and then some people like to wait and build up their wallet, and some people like to claim every time they win. It is what it is, what it be.
You mean like that? As in, you mean like that?
Yeah.
That's a full thing, man. That's a full box of stuff for as in Lemonhead's auctions. But that's all. That's feel like as in like every Tuesday. That's like every Tuesday, as in thingy, where I might have won like 4 items.
Yeah.
Tuesday before, and then Tuesday, and then the following Tuesday, and I'll just wait until it's a full box, and then I'll say to him, right, is that box full? Much, he'll give me the invoice for the time for the shipping for it. Ship it out.
Have you ever seen these little 1 grain silver cards before?
Oh no, that was cute.
This is so weird, man. I'm showing stuff I'm putting it under the thing. You can see it right away, but for some reason it's taking over 30 seconds to pop up on my screen.
Damn, I see it right away. Yeah.
That is really weird.
67. I got some 1 gram bars too. They ain't in.
Oh, no wonder. I had the YouTube side up.
Oh.
But yeah, Corey Coolball, aka PE Stacker,
yeah,
sent me a stack of those. About 8 or 10 of them, I think.
Damn.
and some Canadian dimes to give out on my channel.
Oh man.
I was like, dude, that's like awesome. And from time to time, he'll just send me a tracking number, and I'll be like, did I buy something from you? And he'll be like, no, man, I'm just sending something to support the channel.
Hey.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
And you don't expect stuff like that, man. That's good people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying everybody's not good people, but it's just when you don't expect it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Yeah.
wow.
Every day, the only reason to thing me, because I've told people I don't really want you donating, but that's if they want to donate, because I don't want them feeling that I'm just out for to see what I can get.
Yeah.
Everything that I actually own, I buy it. I buy it by rights because I wouldn't like to be as in. It's like taking it out of somebody's pocket. It's like me turning and taking somebody's pocket and saying, "Well, I've got it. Here it's here." Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't. I don't agree with as in like taking it out of somebody's pocket. If they're gifting me and they want to gift me, that's fine. I'll accept it. But it's a lot for me to accept that, as in for somebody just going, "There you go."
Yeah, and I get that, and like, and whenever someone does decide to give something, I make very sure and be very clear. Hey, is this for me? Is this for the channel? What
Mhm.
exactly do you want to do with this? Because I mean, it's good for promotion for your
I'm,
channel. When you
every
send
day I'm
something
not
to
saying
another
it's wrong, and
channel.
I'm not saying that it's wrong. You accept it. I'm not saying that. I'm not down to crying you. I'm just saying that when it's me, it's like telling me it's overwhelming for somebody to do that with me. Do you know what I
Sure,
mean? And me just to take it because I feel guilty of just taking it, and I start asking myself these questions in my head.
correct,
Why
man.
you give me it from the first place?
Successful slave. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Successful. What's up?
Good to see you,
I
my
ain't got.
friend.
I ain't got 1 gram. See it? I got 1 gram. Pretty thing,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never had a grain. I could never buy a grain. I just,
Yeah.
cost wise, it's like no. But when
Yeah.
somebody wants to send them in and give them away, I mean, people like them. So, I mean, people like anything that's free.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry I bought it done every day, but I just don't want people taking it out of context and saying he said about every day. He said this, and it's taken out of context. It's how I feel, not about as in you as a person or the way you're doing it, and me saying that that's wrong. I'm not saying that.
I got you. No worries, man. You ain't bothering me at all. I mean, Smithy's been down with me for a long time too. He sent stuff from across the ocean for the original One Up box giveaway.
Yeah. That was a while
I ain't
ago.
never forgot that.
I just wanted to be part of it. I just want to feel as if I belong, as if I'm part of it. And sometimes I don't get in with these, as in the benefit auctions and stuff like that. It's not that I've not got that kind of money to put out, but I'm quite willing to time me to take something at my collection, or instead of selling stuff, say, well, there's maybe 5 or 10 bits, because I know it's going back into the community, and for the community gets something more for somebody, that's overwhelming for them too.
Hey, I tell you what, about the coolest thing that I've ever had happen was on my birthday last year, and Wheatback should remember that night quite well.
Yep. Your
I
birthday.
mean, talk about, you know, man. I mean, it was
A
a
blast.
day that just sucked, man. No friends, no family, worked 2 jobs,
Yep.
come home and got online, and man, we just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. I
And
was there.
we ended up having the Wheatback auction that night. Man,
Man,
that was awesome, man.
that was the best time.
That was the community coming together. I don't know if you know Wheatback, but people come to me later and were telling me that
Uh-huh.
they were literally shutting down their shows to come do our show that night.
Oh hell.
I know, right?
Man,
don't do that. Nobody shuts down their show to go to.
I know
somebody
that.
else's
I know
show.
the Durbans came running over there. I was like, "Good God Almighty!" And they don't normally do that.
Oh, the Durbans are good people, man.
Yeah.
Good people.
They had their show going on, and they went up, kind of left their show and came over there. I remember that. I was like,
that was just a blessing, man. Talk about a feel good night.
"Yeah, that was the best night, man. I am telling you."
That's a Joe Durbin. That's a Joe Durbin box.
Yeah.
That's where my mail goes. As in thing, me, they ship back to me. As in that's why I keep buying off them, because I don't want them feeling as if I'm just using them for them to ship stuff to me.
Mm-hmm. I love them. Them good people.
I know they are.
We got some real good people in here, though. But that birthday was, man, that was fun. I remember that.
That was the first time I ever had a gold coin, because Lambo ended up buying the 1 gram golden Canadian maple that night.
Yeah.
I still remember he paid $80 for that damn thing, and then told him to send it to me.
I never got mine.
You never got your gold?
No, sir. Never did.
Out of all that stuff, somebody gypped you.
Mm-hmm. I never got it. I was like, good Lord.
Well, I've still got mine. It's put away.
Oh, yeah.
And I had never, I mean, I've had gold jewelry and stuff, but I've never had, gold like that before. I had a couple of, what do you call them? The gold backs, but I gave those away as part of the 1-Up box.
Yeah, I got some gold back.
I think. But then finally, I came across a really good deal on a couple of 1/10 ounces 2 weeks ago, trade day, and we brought them up there and we sold them pretty quick, and then we ended up turning the sell ended up turning into a trade.
Oh, hey.
I sold them to Cirque, iCirque.
Cirque.
Yeah, Cirque's like, all right, man, I can send you the cash right now. He's like, or this is trade day. We can do a trade. And so he ended up trading me, some 90% halves, 90% quarters, 90% dimes.
Dang.
Yeah, we made a good deal. He's hella blessing for me on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
He's very, very supportive of my channel. I mean, I've had days when I couldn't get someone to even get a roll, and he'll come in there and buy a whole box. And then sometimes the box will hit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
success when you take care.
It don't matter. He's always there.
Success when you take care, buddy.
All right, brother. Take care. Have a good night.
That's the smallest. That's the smallest stash box.
Yeah.
That's back quarter. That's the first one I bought.
Yeah.
As the auction. The auction.
It's a box.
Every day. It's a stash box. It's made by Joe Durbin. It's actually made by Joe Durbin. It's a back quarter. It's a back quarter.
Oh wow.
It's cool.
Man, I can't even think about the back quarter without thinking about the Peggies. I sure miss them.
Yeah.
I've got a bell as well.
Yeah.
But
he made some pretty bells.
The handmade stuff I won't sell. I won't even get away. I'm like,
no.
It would need to take a lot for me to tell me. But if I've got too many of them, that's when I'm like, I don't really need them all. But these ones are different sizes. Like that's the smallest, and one that's slightly bigger, and then I've got the Dragon Eye, but that's copper, because I was after that other one the other night. There was field grass or something that was on it, and I hadn't seen one of them. I was like, I tried to buy it, but I didn't end up getting it. So I was like, yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I don't get upset when I don't win something, or I don't end up winning it. It's fine. I'll get it next time. I'll wait for another one coming up.
Yeah.
I'm like same like that with coins. It's like me giving you that USO coin or whatever, letting you keep that one.
Yeah.
I'll see another one at some point and I'll go, I don't have that in my collection, but I really like that. I successful slave. I Cajun.
I got some unique stuff. I just don't know what all of that.
There's, because Cajun's in here. There's Cajun's hat there.
Yeah.
Hey, Cajun, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Jim.
It's
Bon
good
ami.
to see you, my friend. Bon ami.
Couldn't find it for ages and ages. It was lying up in the bed hiding. And then Mum's like the other day, she went, I want these sheets off that bed. Fucking. And she moved this and I was like, oh, fuck's sake.
Hey, John.
Moving this.
I don't know why. All of a sudden, I cannot copy and paste stuff into Messenger on my phone from YouTube or Facebook or whatever you want to call it nowadays.
Device not connected. It says his device is not connected. There it goes. There you are. Hey, John.
What's up? Yeah, look, right there. I got a little bit more than you got.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bit more. I ain't got your beat before. Oh yeah, there you go, Alexander.
Yeah. I got mine too. I got my Cajun hat too.
Man, everybody's been showing them Cajun hats here lately.
I got mine.
I guess everybody's been keeping Miss Ida busy on orders.
I've had this in here for over a year almost.
Yeah, Alexander too, something like that.
As I said to you, the four was shared. The four that I eventually got was shared out. I've only got one. I only got one. I kept one for myself, and 3 others went elsewhere.
Right. You got yeah, because you got a free one, I think.
That's
Yeah.
correct. There was two free
Yeah.
that you gave me.
Tell him, Alex. Tell him who it came to. Tell him who got it, Alex.
We sent Wheatback.
Yeah, I got it.
I think we sent him 2 free ones or something. I know he gave one to Dale.
I emailed Ida and said I got the 2, and I said to her, I will pay for the other 2, and she went, no, you won't. And I kept trying to give her the money, and she went, no, I'm not taking it. And she went, give it to somebody or do whatever you want with it. So I kept one back for Andrew Cooper because Andrew does a lot of deals with me. I gave him one, and so I sent 2 to Coinmold, and Coinmold I said to Coinmold, use it as a gift or whatever on your channel, and he then gave it to Wheatback.
Yeah, there it is right
So it went in good places.
It still got the tag on it too, baby.
Yeah, I got one with the tag.
No, I still got the tag, baby.
But that's best of the best coin community. YouTube, best of the best.
Yeah, best of the best. Yeah. Yeah.
So every day. How you been, bud?
Oh, man. It depends on how we're classifying it at the moment.
I was lurking the last few times. I think I told you hi a couple times, but I lurked a couple other times in your latest videos where you was doing some $50 hunts.
Well, I'm doing about this good. My last 7 out of my last 8 boxes have been 2021s.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
That's how
I'm
good.
doing almost as good as Silver Seeker. Silver Seeker got 6.5 boxes of them. Only he turned his negative into a positive. He went to that show over in Oklahoma, and he was selling his for like $15 a roll signed.
Oh, hell yeah. $5.
Now, see, if I sell them for $15 a roll online, I'm losing money.
Yeah, because you got to ship them.
Right.
Well,
I've had a couple of people
15 plus shipping.
Well, I really didn't want to send them at all. I told people, hey, if you want 1 or 2, I can do that for you. But I had 2 or 3 people that were really, really adamant about wanting a whole roll or 2 whole rolls. And I'm all right,
Yeah.
Send me $15 for one or 30 for two, and I'll get them in the mail.
Shipping too, and shipping.
Yeah. Well, you ain't making no money like that. You just giving them away.
Pretty much. At least it'll replace the money for the roll itself. That'll go back in the bank, and other than that, hey, I just got to help somebody out. So
yeah. Who was it that went live? He was over there, and there was a bunch of YouTubers over there at that Oklahoma show.
Yeah, it really
Mad Stacker.
Yeah, Mad Stacker was the one going around to all the tables and channels and meeting all the people, and got to left my boy there. So
he was live, and I didn't even know they had a. I didn't know where. Oh yeah, I did know where it was. It said Groves or Graves.
Yeah, Groves, Oklahoma.
Yeah, and he said at the Groves coin show. So I got on there, and said hi, and he was like, "Damn, Cajun's here, everybody, Cajun's live, well, not live, but he's in the chat."
Evidently, Keith from Coin Crew, his brother runs all these big shows.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you'll find out that like Keith from Coin Crew, like all of his brothers they all own coin stores, and this is a family tradition for them. And evidently, that guy, I don't know his name, and Armando are really good friends. Armando from the Vault.
Yeah, Armando, yeah.
From doing shows together and stuff. Well, from Armando going to shows and stuff like that. So it's like communities. When they did that, for some reason, they chose that one show, man, and like all the celebs came out.
Yeah.
And here I am. The first show I'm ever planning on going to is this one over in Tyler, and it's going to end up being a small show. Ain't nobody going to be there.
Tyler, Texas?
Yeah, Tyler, Texas.
Hey, there's a lot of YouTubers in that area.
Well,
there's a lot of YouTubers.
I'm going to be there. I think Mad's going to be there. BIG's going to be there.
Mike Wolf's going to be there. If he knows about it, I need to call him and tell him.
Yeah, I would love to get a Texas Connection table area set up.
What day is it?
I believe it's August 13th and 14th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Mike Wolf's going to be there because he lives not far from there.
I didn't talk to like Mickey Rose Banks and
Amy. Well, she moved, but she was right there. Couple of towns just next door to Top, Miss Amy.
I'm not sure I know who Miss Amy is.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You poor girl.
Does she go by Miss Amy?
No.
You poor girl. You poor girl.
Her name's Amy. She goes by Youper Girl.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Youper on it. I've talked to her once or twice.
Hey. There's Cajun, there's Alex, and Everyday's on here too.
Yeah. Hey, TP, how you doing, Sha?
He made a face at you.
Now, which one of these two is the kid?
This one, I'm the big kid.
Oh man! Hey, y'all got me all chatting. Y'all got me stopping from doing my work. I'm supposed to be over here doing my getting my mail set up to go out.
He had that. Wheatback had that one in French. We say "longtemps dans la vie." Late in life, he had that one. Because I know Wheatback's got to be you my age, ain't you, Wheatback?
Probably older.
Right. Well, I was born in '64.
Yeah, you're a little bit older than me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not showing it. I show it here, but I don't show it here.
Just a hair older than me. We're about the same age.
Huh?
Yeah. I tell everybody, it might be frost. They might be frost on the mountain, but there's still fire down below.
Yeah, there you go. There's still fire in the furnace.
David's put it in his chat. Misplaced Youper Girl. I just call her Youper Girl, but it's difficult. That's David's got it spot bang on.
Is that Daddy live on there? Look at that right there. Is that Daddy?
Daddy is live on there.
Let's see if we see him on there.
Bang on.
It's like that 85-year-old man was pacing up and down in the hospital waiting room.
Uh-huh.
And he had a box of cigars. And, all his buddies were like, you know, what you doing here? You know, your grandbaby, great grandbaby is gonna be born.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife's in there having a baby.
Oh,
He's 85 years old, and he says, yeah, well, you know, just about that time, he's saying, just because there's snow on the roof, that don't mean there's no fire in the furnace.
that's right.
The nurse comes out and said, well, Mr. Boudreaux or Thibodeau, your wife just had a baby boy, and you better change your filters. The baby's black. So, yeah, I've been knowing that one since I was about 10. That's an old joke there.
That's okay. I'm an old joke too, but I'm still funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who all was there. In fact, when Matt Packer, he had went off, and David Carlisle was alive at the swimming pool.
Oh, yeah.
So
Rob Pine's Treasure was there. Charlotte TV was there. Silver Seeker was there.
Shannon Smith.
Someone said that Baseman 64 was there.
Yeah, Baseman 64. Shannon Smith was there. He was popping off all kind of names.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and showing some of them, you know.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah.
Be quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Seeker was there. Let's see, who was it that was there? He was showing off a mystery pack that he got off of Seeker. He was showing off, I think it was a $40 or $50 mystery pack. Now, he had some Canadian rounds in there, you know, all 1 ounce silver rounds.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 5 silver rounds for like $50. Mystery pack. I'm like, what? That's cheap.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, that's like $10 a round.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that deep?
Probably what's wrong with the one I got.
That looks like a punch break right there.
I'll show you something.
Cajun, I got it off a thing, mate. Come in for Conan. It come in for Conan. So it did that coin. There was 2 of them thing. There was 2 of them that was without sleeves, and on the other 79D that is in, so it's in a white flip. It's actually saying RPM. It says RPM on them. And when I looked at them 2 under the microscope, they looked like double D's. But I'm trying to show it as far as I can possibly get it to see if we can see it. If it's at that corner of that, because that's where I spotted it.
Yeah, because some of those
edge.
Some of those repunch mint marks are not really repunch mint marks. Those are called a punch break, and that's kind of famous. A punch break.
Yeah, die break.
Yeah, in fact, it's from the die that little tit inside of there, inside the D, there's a tit in the die itself, and that's what makes the hole inside the D. That breaks off. And it looks like a filled-in die, a filled-in mint mark or repunch mint mark, but it's actually called a punch break. Sometimes that one there kind of looks like an RPM.
I got a beautiful one if I can find it. I don't know where I put it.
But even Coin Dragon, I'll tell you that too. Coin Dragon will spot a punch break in a heartbeat.
Because he sent me there was 4 coins in it, because I didn't even know they were coming. It wasn't until the thing when he put on it your one, so I done a video as in a mail call video as in back to Conan.
Hey, Cajun.
Yes, sir.
Show you something, buddy. Here's the perfect example.
Go ahead.
Here's your perfect example of D over D right there. There's your D over D.
Yeah. Now that's plain as day. That's
Yeah.
over D. Plain as day.
Yeah, that's a perfect example.
Yeah. Now that other D he had, that kind of looked like a punch break.
Yeah. That's the perfect example of a D over
Yeah.
D. I got
And there's some repunch mint marks that are so tiny, it takes a good microscope to see them. And the repunch mint marks, they don't make a coin worth that much more. Unless they're in like a MS66 or MS67, something like that. Then that'll bring the value of a coin up a little more, because the value of a coin in MS67 is like in the 60s or the 70s, 80s. Yeah, MS67. Hey, that's a good grade for a coin. You know, 67 plus. Yeah, you're getting some good lunch money right there for a 67.
Yeah.
I like what Rand put up. Is it a boy or an abortion? He didn't want no little girls.
See, there's some of them are actually from there's some of them from my personal collection, but if I've got as in too many of them are the same, I'll tend to down either give them away or I'll put them into somebody's package or whatever, so that I don't, because I'm only wanting so many specimens, so that I can, if I open a roll, I can look at it and go, well, that should. But I'm not into it. I'm not into this for fortunes.
Yeah, they now some of those repunch mint marks, it depends on which variety you have.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a misplaced mint mark, like say if they that far apart, you know what I'm talking about? If they like a 1/4 inch apart and all that, or inverted, you know, like a sideways inverted, or
something that should have definitely never made it out of the mint.
Yeah, something that definitely shouldn't have been minted at all. Yeah, that's a little lunch money right there.
Yeah.
Farnorth earlier had
they got some
a coin that had the O over CC.
Oh yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, correct. Or CC. Well, you see, all right. San Francisco and Carson City, they were making so many coins, Morgan dollars, because they were getting the silver and all from those areas. You know, Carson City, that was that Stockholm load over there, and they have silver mines all around there. So naturally, they're going to have a mint where the gold and silver is at. And CC, Carson City, made mostly, silver coins. And and then if like San Francisco, they made a lot, and if their dies took a crap, they borrowed dies from Carson City, or Carson City borrowed dies from San Francisco.
Well,
and what they tried to get rid of that other mint mark and put their own mint mark, and that's where you got that CC over O or.
Well, what he was saying earlier too is that once they closed the Carson City Mint, they sent those dies to other places, and then they changed the end of the die and like put the O on it, so you didn't end up having the O over CC because you can still see it underneath it.
Yeah.
And also, they said that all the dies were made in Philadelphia, so sometimes you got mistakes when they got sent out wrong and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All your dies were made in Philadelphia, first offhand like that, and then the mint would punch their mint marks into the dies by hand.
Right.
It's got cuts all over.
I'll be right back.
See, half of it's dipped, half of it ain't. It's got cuts all over there. Pretty different.
I'm avoiding getting these $50 rolls till the last thing I do.
Oh, hell.
Because I'm going to have to wrap them well enough that I can still put them in a bubble envelope to send them.
Yeah.
I ain't spending no $8 to put them in a box.
Yeah.
I totally get what Cage was saying there. As in, I couldn't get it went over my head when he started talking about as in what things you to look for, but when he started talking about as in the dice, so when they obviously wanted a loan of them, I get that. As in, because printing companies sometimes do that, they'll get a loan as in once for print off whatever on the machine instead of them having to redo it all again.
Show me that. Was it you, Wheatback, said you got some cuds on a coin? Who said that?
Yeah, that was Wheatback.
Yeah, this one right here. But yeah, there's a big cud right there in front of his face. There's a big old cud right there.
You got it.
But it won't show up under the microscope. I don't understand that.
Yeah, put it under the scope. Try it out again.
It ain't showing up under my scope for some damn reason. It's got a big old cud right there with the cud. See the cud? There's a big cud right there. And then it goes into his face. It's crazy. Right above the date. There's the cud right there.
Oh, that looks like Postman. A lot of that. Yeah, I don't see the cud. I agree with you on that. But, man, there's a lot of damage in that coin. That looks like
a big old wound.
It looks like a parking lot job.
Yeah. See it? Right there on the corner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the rim would be covered with that too, though. I don't know if that's somebody tried to solder on that thing.
I don't know, but half of it's covered and half of it ain't.
Yeah.
I found it too.
You sure that ain't solder?
I know it looks like it's damn actually zinc. What it looks like, but I don't know. Let me put the camera off. The back of it's copper coated, but barely too. So I don't understand it.
Because a cud, a cud's going to start from the rim.
Yeah, that was right on the rim. There's the cud on the rim.
And usually the cud is flat, even with the rim. You know what I mean? Is that rim
It's got
flat?
copper on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hold on.
The corner of it is, yeah.
Hold on to it. Don't just spend it. Hold on to it.
I found that in hunting. It's got a big ass lump right there on it. It starts at the rim, but see the cuds right there. You see the cud?
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell. It looks like a cud to me. It's lumped up real good. But I don't know. Somebody could have been toying with it.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, don't take my word. That's just an opinion, And opinions are like buttholes. Everybody, we all got one.
That's a 1965.
That's a 65.
Yeah.
Well, they had in the 60s. They had some dies that were breaking because they were minting a lot of nickels in the 60s. A lot of nickel.
Yeah.
And then the dies in the
60s.
60s were not in that great of a shape. In the 60s, dies were not in that great of a shape. But brand new dies. Hey, look, that's why if you got a full step Jefferson nickel from the 60s, you got some lunch money. Big time. Yeah, you be walking around with your hands in your pocket all the time saying MF this, MF that kind of money. Oh yeah, they had a guy trying to pawn off nickels, full step nickels and all that. They weren't full step nickels. Guy trying to sell that. They weren't full step nickels. They had scratch marks, and all that in there. You can tell it wasn't full step. I mean, they did look like a good full step nickel, but they weren't. And he was trying to get big money for them and all that. And like now, somebody's going to catch on to that sooner or later.
Yeah. You'll have idiots out there that do stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, that was on eBay.
eBay is the worst.
Oh no. What's that other one? There's one that's much worse than eBay, where they be trying to sell quarters and pennies for like $85,000. Yeah, Etsy.
That's foreigner. That's foreigner.
They talk about the rare, bicentennial. Ain't nothing rare about a bicentennial.
No.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you what, you get me a 1975 half dollar, then we'll talk rare.
Yeah, that's right. yeah. You'll have a $100 trillion coin.
And I tell you what, we're going to talk beef. I'm going to find you, and I'm probably going to find some way to mortgage everything I own and buy it because I don't get a half dollar for my year.
Quarter.
Opportunities
You
about
see that? You saying about that? I've seen that on eBay as well. Rare, and I'm like, I'm looking at pictures and whatever else as in the thing, the coins that are put in the description is rare, and I'm like, it doesn't tell you it's rare in the description, and I'm like, well, what the hell's rare about it? What the hell's rare about it?
Uh-huh.
And there's been times where I've wanted to bring me as an email the seller and say to them, the question, what is rare about that coin? Can you actually show me it? Can you show me where it's rare?
People lie so bad, and then they get good at it. They lie in ways where it can't be held against them by eBay's terms of service or whatever, you know.
Yeah. But you see, quarters, half dollars, and dollars. 1976. They started minting them in 1975. But that was a big deal. The 200th anniversary of America.
Yeah.
So they didn't make a quarter, a half dollar, or a dollar with the date 1975. But they made them.
Somebody's reverberating real bad.
Yeah, I think it's Alex.
Okay. I've
got nothing on. I've got nothing on. I've got no echo on, no nothing.
The same way they jumped up and made the JFK real quick in '64, and the same way they emergency minted these ASEs and all that. F these people. They could have made me a damn half dollar. Not that I'm upset or anything.
Yeah. But they knew that the bicentennial coin was going to be the snitch. So they started minting them in 75 because I seen them in 1975. I know exactly where I was living at the time. And the bicentennials came out in 1975. And I'm like, wow.
Oh,
they're a year early.
Another thing that tells me that they could have made those was what year did they make? What years did they make 1964 quarters? Cajun, maybe you'll know the answer to this.
What year did they make 1964 quarters?
No. What years did they make the 1964 quarter? It's a piece of coin history here, trivia.
What years?
Render me a guess.
A regular 1964 Washington quarter?
Yes, regular silver 1964 Washington quarter. Remember, it's the last year that they did silver in the quarters.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so they made them in. Okay, somebody's reverberating again.
No, mine ain't reverberating.
Turn off each person's microphone until it stops, and you'll figure it out.
No,
I turned me on when the stereo audio and it dinged me, and when you were talking, it was coming through it because you said it was me that was causing that, obviously that noise, and I was trying to figure out where it was or not.
Okay,
because I've got my echo cancellation it and all that. Carry on.
I was muted, so I know it wasn't.
They made them in 1964, 1965, and 1966.
A 64 quarter?
The 1964 quarter.
I didn't know they made those in 65 and 66.
Yes, and the reason they did that was they were still trying to tell people that there were going to be so many silver quarters still on the market that even though they were changing into another metal, that they didn't want people to start pulling all the quarters out, and because then they wouldn't be able to keep up with the minting, and they didn't want people holding them. So they were trying to tell people. They didn't tell people they were still minting them, but they wanted people to keep seeing them in circulation. So they made them for a couple of extra years while they were still making the new ones in 65 and 66.
I didn't know that.
They were trying to trick people into keeping them in the market and not grabbing them all.
Yeah, because okay. Now, when did they announce I don't think they announced that the quarter was not going to be made of silver until the end of 64. Am I correct on that?
That I don't know. I just know that they knew enough people knew that the silver was going to go up in value, that they were swearing silver would never be worth more than that, and that they're trying to get people not to get them.
Okay, at the end of the middle, toward the end of 64 is when silver started going up a little bit, and that's when they said no more 90% quarters and half dollars.
Right.
And then in 65, it started the SMS, no date for the SMS set.
There was no date.
And no date in 65, 66, and 67. There's no date. I mean, no mint mark.
No mint mark. Yeah. Okay.
On those years.
Yeah, on that they were all supposed to come out of Philadelphia.
On that date, 65, 66, 67.
Right.
There's no mint mark on any coin, because Eva Brown, she was the mint director at the time, and she said she blamed it on the coin collectors for people. In 1964, she was the mint director, and said she started in 60, I forget. But anyway, in 64, she said it's because of the coin collectors that there's not a lot of change floating around. People are, collecting, a lot more collectors. So she says, we're going to do we're not going to do the dates, so the collectors might lose interest. I mean, not the dates, the mint mark. Like, not Philadelphia, but Denver, San Francisco. So there was no mint mark in 65, 66, and 67. But those are called the SMS sets. There wasn't proof sets. There wasn't uncirculated sets.
Yeah.
They made the SMS sets.
Special mint sets. Yep.
So, but in 1964, the mint made so many SMS sets just to try out N64 SMS to try out to see what they would look like or whatever. And Eva Brown had almost all the sets. When she died, her estate, that's when they found them, all those sets. That's why they worth so much money. They didn't make that many 64 SMS.
Wait a minute. So she's the mint director.
Yeah, and she is a coin collector, and she's a coin collector also, and blaming everything on the coin collector. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Look, you can. That's public information. You can Google Eva Brown on that.
Right. Well, it's the same thing with the silver quarter information I was telling you about.
Yeah, I did not know that about the quarter. Is it on the internet?
Yes.
Okay. I'm surprised I never heard about it.
I thought once I read that, I was like, man, they're trying to get over on people.
I thought you was kind of maybe talking about the 31, 32, 33 quarters, because what was it in 31? In 31, what year was it they took a year off a quarter between the Barber quarters and the Washington quarters. They didn't make quarters for a year. And then I think because of the Depression, and what was it, 33? They didn't have quarters or something.
Every day. I just noticed something.
What's that?
I got a damn mint set right here, the 71 mint set. And it's still in the pack. And this 1971 has mint damage bad on the back of it.
Has what?
Mint damage. I'll show it to you right here. I'm going to pull the scope up. I just now looked at this. Wait do you see this? There's a hole in the back filled in with copper. I don't know if you can see it or not. Hold on. Okay. Let me get it turned just right so y'all can see this. There it is. That's a hole that's got copper as a hole in it.
And it came out in a mint set.
Yeah, it's in my mint set. I'll show you. Right here's proof. I'll show you.
It's still in the mint set.
Yes, it is. It's still in the plastic. Look at this. See, there's the plastic. It's still in the plastic. All of it's still in the plastic. Here's the coin right here. I'm gonna flip it up. Look at that damn thing. Got a hole in it. It got
Okay,
copper.
You know what causes that?
Erosion.
Well,
Air
that's a copper coin, but
An air pocket or something.
you got a pinhole
Yeah.
somewhere in that plastic, and
There ain't no hole in it.
there's a pinhole in that plastic somewhere.
I'm looking through the plastic. I don't see no hole.
It's gonna be minor, and it causes it causes
Yeah, but the hole's got copper inside the hole, though.
oh, okay.
Yeah, there's copper inside the hole. If you look, there's copper inside that hole. You can't see it on here, but there's copper in it.
Yeah,
Inside the hole, there's copper.
I'll be down. Okay.
It's weird as hell.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna cost me $5.48. Just yeah.
I just saw that damage. Let's see what it. Let me search all these.
$5.43 to ship it.
Well, I also had his little winnings stuff in there, so it's off by a little bit. But yeah, 15 ounces of shipping total is going to cost me $5.48.
Yeah. Who's that through? Pirate Ship or PayPal?
No, through stamps.com.
Oh, okay. I don't deal with them. I deal with Pirate Ship. They cheap.
That's who I got. Pirate Ship.
Well, I like stamps.com because I can print out regular envelopes too. You can't do that with Pirate Ship.
Yeah.
I
I
print
print
out
out a lot of regular envelopes.
Yeah, you talking about the little stamp mark on the top right of the envelope?
Like
you had one a while ago up there.
yeah, like the whole thing.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I do a lot of those. When people want their prizes weekly and stuff like that, I just use that.
Okay, I got you.
That's cool.
So, but yeah,
But
cost me like $18 a month or $15 a month or something like that.
I think it's 18 a month
Yeah.
on stamps.com. I used to ship a lot to account for that $18, but when I had PayPal, well, I still got PayPal, but I use PayPal for PayPal purchases. Any other things, I use Pirate Ship. Because I was sending a bunch of silver to Gleason News.
Yeah, Gleason.
And I was shipping like $300 something worth of silver. Me and him did a trade. And it was saying that the last place that got scanned, that package got scanned, was in
Oh,
in
come
the post
on.
office not far from him.
Damn it.
And so, and it was like a month and a week or something. And this was, I don't know if COVID had started by then. I think it might have. Yeah, I think COVID had started.
That's all right. So,
So I called. He had called his post office. They said, "Well, your stuff's in somewhere between Nashville and him, or something like that." And he talked to the postmaster there, and they said, "Look, we got bins full of packages that have not gone out because we are overworked or whatever, and we've got big, huge carts being full of packages over here." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I called Pirate Ship and told them, "Look, this package hadn't been received by my buddy." They said, "Well, we're sorry to hear about that. let's get the ball on the road. You know, get the ball rolling. So they gave me a link straight to where I was supposed to go to the post office without going through a bunch of hoops. And I put in my claim right there. It wasn't a claim. It was a search for package type deal.
It's like an inquiry Cajun.
2 days later, I get an email from the postmaster at this post office. We are sorry, we don't have that package, but I myself got with the postmaster where it was at, and the package is on its way. Sure enough, 2 days later, Gleason got it.
Nice.
Yeah, and all pirate ship. Okay, they did the same thing I did.
Yeah.
You know, put in that deal. So I wasn't alone in it. Pirate ship helped me out. I don't know if PayPal would do that or not. I have no idea. Hey, KK, how you doing, Chef?
I don't know. PayPal absolutely sucks. Basically, I only use them because most people haven't switched over to other things yet.
Oh, okay. That's one reason I like pirate ship.
Yeah.
And they talk to you in pirate language too.
Arg.
Arr, matey. Your booty has been lost at sea.
Yep.
Methinks.
Damn it, man.
Hi, Kathy's Corner.
Hey, Angel, how you doing?
See, I can't speak about PayPal because the only time I've had problems was at Carol and Justin Busman. And it was somebody that told me, he says, why don't you phone PayPal just as an inquiry to see what if you're entitled to a claim or whatever. And eventually I did eventually phone them up. And he goes, you have got 2 claims, you've got that one. They said, but you've not done it properly. You've got part of your package, but not the full of it. I mean, that's got to be put through different, but your last one, you've done goods and services, which you're entitled to a claim for it. Because I explained to them how you'd done it and why you'd done it and all the rest to let them understand that I wasn't at the fanny with them. I was doing an inquiry, but I was also as in trying to explain to them exactly what happened and how it had been done. Because I'm like 6 years? Well, must be over 6 years I've been with them the PayPal. Because I've had them I've had them where they've held money back for me, but they've explained why they've done it.
Hey, you ever seen one of these every day?
2 cent pieces. I've seen them on the internet. I've never seen one in person.
There's one right there. I got one. Can't read the
Like I
date.
said, I've never been to a coin show or anything to see something like that.
Yeah, they look good, but I can't read the damn date. It's got some good look to it, but it's all faded out. You can still see the design though, the 2 cent mark and all.
Right on.
Yeah, I got one of them. I got the Queen Victoria, the 1901 penny. I got the 1882 large skin. She's pretty too. You see that one?
Yeah.
1882 large skin. That still looks good.
Yeah, I'm still looking to find one of those in a box one day.
That'd be nice.
Armando had one as an ender.
Hey,
Hey, you hot son of a gun.
oh, hey. And I got my Sacagawea. This one right here is cool as heck. See the Sacagawea?
Uh-huh.
And then the back of it's got the World War I and World War II on it. Look at that.
Yeah, some of the different ones.
Yes, I'm keeping that one. It's just because it's different. I've never saw one. Hong Kong. Canadian.
Dang, that fan motor was hot.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good motor. I got one of them fans. It's round.
Yeah.
It's like a floor fan, or it's not them square cheap box fans.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what this was called. I don't know. Anyway, that motor's hot. I need to oil it. Need to blow it out too. All that dirt. Every now and then, about once a year, you gotta take a fan apart and clean all the fins and the covers and stuff. You gotta clean all that. Boy, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that the silver version or is that the clad version?
Probably silver. It's probably silver. It's
If
probably
it's the
silver.
half dollar from Ellis Islands were all clad.
They do have a silver version of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the only the dollar was the silver.
Okay, the dollars. Okay.
Yeah, that year
All
the
right.
dollar was silver and the half dollar was clad.
Yeah. Okay.
1986, I believe.
But hang is, if that's both a job described properly, if it was clad, it'll be clad. If it's no, if it was described as silver, it'll be silver. It'll be silver. It'll be a silver one.
Yeah, you'll be able to look at the side of it and tell if you take it out of the case. But I don't believe they made those in silver at all that year.
Yeah, like you said, I think it's the dollar one that's silver.
I think I got that one off a thing. Me that one come off a cent hoarder. That one, it's like a gold. It's like looks like gold plated. Looks like
gold plated. Yeah.
Gold plated.
Yeah. Third party companies gold plated the bicentennial.
That one I don't think came from cent hoarder. I think that one came from Joe Durbin. But then I've got one that's a British one, but I don't know if somebody painted it or not. That could be a gold one. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Some of them were silver proof, some of them were gold proof.
Oh,
but some of them got mixed up years ago. And
Yeah,
some of them did end up in the circulation by accident.
What you got to do is weigh it, and that'll tell you the story right away. You weigh it. You can weigh it in the flip, okay? Because the flips don't weigh that much. And if it's gold and it's way overweight, then you know it's real gold, even with the flip.
I was in a worry kitchen because I got it off a thing. I got it off one of the tables. They call it like a table sale. You go into this like a room or a hall, and there's basically a table set out, and somebody obviously, I don't know if they some of them in their collection or whatever. And as soon as I seen it was coins, I was like, much.
Yeah. Well, they saved their butt by doing that.
Paid very little bit. They didn't know nothing about coins. She went, I don't know nothing about them.
Oh, sorry, baby.
Because I was a bit like, it could be, it might not be.
Yeah, some of those dealers, if they got a table set up, and if they got something that looks like gold, they're going to say, well, I don't know if it's gold or not gold. That's a chance you got to take.
She wasn't a dealer.
Some people are spending money hoping it's gold, but
she wasn't a dealer. Cajun, she wasn't a dealer. She knew nothing about coins. She just had it up with bits and pieces on her table, and it just happened to be in a little box, like a little box.
Oh, like at a yard sale or something?
Aye, but they call it a tabletop sale up here.
Okay. Yeah, tabletop sale, yard sale, garage sale. Yeah. Oh, we just shooting the shit there, Miss KK.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about coins too, I guess.
Yeah, talking about coins.
I'm gonna mute myself. I gotta make a phone call real
I
quick.
can only see myself. I can only see myself on the screen. I can't see Wheat. He's got me big.
Yeah, I got you big. I'm looking up a coin right now on my Coinbase.
I hate being star of the show. I was like that at school as well. Hated being centre of attention, put up in the spotlight. I just wanted to show a couple of things because you were showing something, or somebody was showing one.
All right, I'm gonna come off the live. Y'all have a good night. Wheatback, Alexander. And,
All right, everybody, my friend. You take care, buddy.
Every day. No, because there's my as in the gifted ones.
Yeah.
I don't want you making me bigger just to bring me. I'm just showing it so that there's obviously somebody talking on the chat or onto the so we can get
Yeah.
chat rolling me instead of being dead. That's what I'm saying, don't need me is big. I can see it fine. That's insane. Some of that's the gifted stuff. As that one's for Captain Jerk. These ones are for Captain Jerk. Put the number on that. Was that 1910? There's this thing that's I had it marked. Markings come off it again. Aye, that's 1910. Is that a 1901? I think that's an old 1901 it is. No, because he sent me down with the first lot, and then he went to send me the second lot, and he's like, I've not got money for postage, and I was like, well, I'll pay the postage, whatever the postage is. Just give me a time, just tell me what it is, and I'll pay it. Because I think Phil got one, and I think Phil sold his one. And he gave me one, and I kept it. I wouldn't part with it.
What year was that Morgan dollar?
Luke Cage's asking a question.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was on the phone. I
What's
just
the
got
name
off.
of this thing, Cajun?
I can't.
1921.
Oh,
Cajun.
21. Okay.
Well, it's nothing It's nothing special, but
I was just wondering today. That's a nice Morgan dollar.
I got it off of Captain Jerk because the thing he sent two. He gave two. He gave me one and somebody else one, and somebody sold their one. And I seen when it done an auction, it done 30 odd, and I was
Captain-
like, I'm
Captain
gonna.
Jerk.
Captain Jerk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know Captain Jerk.
Captain Jerk sent him.
He's
He
up
sent
in.
me that one, the first one. We are hungry. We some in a minute.
He's up in Connecticut. One of the smallest states in the union.
Because he goes like this, he says, there's an LCC no far away from me. He goes, but I've got coins laying fair way back, and he's like, dang me, do you want them? I was like, well, because I was like, when somebody starts asking me, do you want them? I'm like, well, do I really want them? And then I'm like, what am I going to do with them? And then I'm like, well, if you don't want them, then I okay.
1871. That's the one I got. The only year they made them.
Because it's like that. That says on it.
You know what, Cajun? This
Right.
2-cent piece I got, the 2-cent piece I'm holding.
Yeah, I didn't see it good earlier.
Right there, the 2-cent piece.
Yeah.
2 cent. It's the only year they minted them in. It says right here is 1871. That's the year it was minted. And
They made more than 1 year of those.
I'm talking about for this year, 1871 is what's on 1871.
Oh, okay. How many they made?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm on CoinScope.
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you right quick.
721,250 number produced. Yep, there it is. 721,250.
Okay. Let me see.
The 1871.
Yeah, 721,000. So that's kind of like.
But it didn't give me no price or nothing on it.
Well, CoinBook USA in good condition is $44.
Damn. This is in good condition. You could read it.
Because that is a semi-key date.
Yeah, semi-key date. You can see it real good. See it? A 2 cent, and you can see the ribbon and all on back the year 1871.
Let me see. Hold on. Okay, show it to me again. I was looking up on my site, one of my sites.
2 cent.
Okay.
Underscope.
My site, CoinBook USA, 721,250, $44.
There it is. See?
Because you got some of them that were minted in like 13 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
Almost 14 million.
1871. There's the ribbon.
Yeah, that's a semi-key date right there.
Yeah, 1871. Yep.
You got a good coin. You got some lunch money.
Yeah.
No, wait, because that's what I said to you. That's the ones that Kevin sent me. That's it there. But I think I took the 5th one off it, that's what I'm saying. For things where I could send one to you. Because that's in my thing. That's what I'm saying, it's in my special pack. Because the pack don't go nowhere. That would be the last. I would have to be really, really stuck, really desperate before doing me.
Yeah.
And then them ones.
Trying to find a price. $18. That's a good key date right there.
Yes, it says fan mail special pieces. It says on it. That's only part of the community. That's only that's only a lot. That's only a little handful. They're just one off. That's just one off. They're just one offs.
No, I don't know if I got anything to show off or not. Most of my stuff's all packed up. I know I got some mint sets I got in not long ago that I bought in an auction. If I can find that envelope, I can show them to you. Oh, I got some SMS sets too. Then I got a 65 or 66 SMS set. Or I got 2 SMS sets.
Yeah.
And an uncirculated set.
Yeah, like that game, it's who's got better than who, as the thing we showing stuff. Right, you get that, but I've got one better. I've got one better. Look, I like that game.
Oh, that damn fly buzzing me over here. I'm fixing to kill him with this fly killer. I'm fixing to get me one of them electric rackets. Looks like a little badminton racket.
Yeah.
But it's electric, and it kills like little gnats and flies, mosquitoes and stuff.
Yeah.
They got them over here at Tractor Supply. $5 at Tractor Supply.
And it's only 2 batteries. It's only 2 batteries. It's two batteries in it. The thing
Yeah,
in it,
they got
a
a couple of AA batteries in it. I used them before when I had my bar in Ballabatra, Alabama, because we had mosquitoes and flies. Because the bar I had a part of was over a shrimp house in Ballabatra, and we kept the windows open and stuff all the time. And because we always had a breeze. You know, we had an air conditioner in there, but why use it if you got a cool breeze coming off the Gulf? You know, Gulf of Mexico. So,
okay.
I reckon you could make one. I reckon you could make one of them up because all it is chicken coop. All it is chicken coop wire. And then
what?
It's only chicken coop. That's only chicken coop wire. That stuff. That's all it is. It's thin mesh. It's thin chicken coop wire.
You talking about that fly killer, that electrical?
Fly killer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all little meshes, and when something contacts it, it fries it.
The only reason I know about all this is because the show people as and see when you have the dodging rides, they've got like a cage mesh and it's up on the ceiling. But the way they do it is, and it's only 2 wires. There's only a positive and a negative feed. You only have to cut the edge. You only have to clip the edges, or clip two edges, and then make two prongs. Because all it needs to do is do a full circuit. That's all it needs, a full circuit, and just solder two wires onto it, onto one line, the positive and negative side of it.
When I can buy one of these for $5, I'm gonna buy that instead of making me one.
Yeah.
And look, they'll get a little bitty old gnat, them little no-see-em gnats, you know, man, and like pow, and you can hear it. You know, and you see it. They fry, and you can see it. They glow.
Yeah.
Where'd every day go?
Huh?
Where did every day go?
Oh, he left. He said bye to everybody.
Oh, I must have been on the phone or talking with the wife.
He was on the phone.
Okay.
I bored them to death and chased them.
Yeah. Smitty beat him off.
I take the blame anyway because you get the blame the gadget anyway. What's that one about? That one notification.
I'm curious what this one. The 1832.
Hey, Wheatback,
Yeah.
do you ever go to that site, CoinBook USA?
No, I got my own coin books. I bought the red books.
No. It's a website,
Oh no, I don't go to it. I ain't never been to it.
CoinBook USA.
All right.
It's, look, put it this way, bar none for the average person.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, me, since I used to deal in coins and all that,
Yeah.
I use the gray sheet.
Yeah.
But CoinBook USA has got the mintage, the value, and it's real close. It's not that far off from the gray sheet. It's not high or whatever, like Red Book, the regular Red Book. It's not outlandish and all that. And they got a lot of information on the coin. All you do is click on the date, and then it'll pop up, and it'll show you all the information on that coin, like the RPMs or the double dies or whatever. But that's a good site to go to. I got it bookmarked, and usually I keep it up on the tab.
AK. Hey, Cajun.
Yeah.
Cajun.
Yeah.
You want me to show you my favorite coins over there? These are my favorite coins. Look at that right there, baby. Roman, baby.
Oh, ancient. We call them Jesus coins.
Yeah. And then I got this one right here. This is Greece. Look at that one.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we called them Jesus coins.
That's what I call them. I got a bunch of them. These are my favorite coins.
Yeah, I like the ancient. I do.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I was like 7 or 8 years old, and me and my cousin used to collect.
Yeah.
He was a year or two older than me,
Uh-huh.
and he was a coin collector. He started collecting before I did.
Yeah.
And that's what he called them, Jesus coins. So
Yeah, that's what I call them, Jesus coins.
and I had a couple way back then, back in the early 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus coins. Yeah, I keep my Jesus coins. I don't even know the first thing about what they're worth. I just know what they are. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. And they nice.
Yeah, and the prices vary on them things. They go up, down, left, right. Huh. Trying to clean up my area, Haley.
I tell you who's into them ancient coins too is Cheapskate.
Yeah.
Cheapskate coins.
Yeah.
He's into them ancient coins too.
He might know about them then.
Oh, he's big time into them ancient coins.
Yeah, he might go back to the ones I got.
And they
I
got
know the Roman and Greece. I know that Roman and one Greece coin. I know that.
yeah. And then they got what they call cobs. Cobs.
Yeah.
Trying to. Well, let's get this one back together, then we'll do the little one. I said let's get this one back together, and then we'll do the little one. What? Which one? Well, I'm doing it with Wheatback. Oh, you mean the pines? I mean that Murphy oil. Yeah, Old English. Yeah, there you go. Refurbish that chair. Windex dries it up. Oh, that's sleek. Yeah, look right there. Get all right there and right there in the corner. Gotta get all that real good. Yeah. Let me. You're hiding my ice there. Well, gotta get in there like I did. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm not muted. I thought I was muted. Looks like we've got a little period of silence over here. See where you painted that door? See how you got some paint on the chair? Hey, Miss Paula, how you doing, Sha? I was over there Monday night for the Q&A. I was lurking, and I seen your surprise guest, and I didn't know that guy. But he did mention a name, Dr. Tuchet, something Tuchet, that's a coin enthusiast on mint eras and stuff. And I know that guy, Mr. Tuchet. He's a Cajun. He's a French guy, Cajun. I'll have to go back and scan the where he was talking about. Let me think of what area he was in on that. No, it was all about errors and non-errors. I'll have to go scan it and see, but yeah, he knew Dr. Tuchet, and I'm familiar with that name.
Hey,
That's Miss Paula.
I'm Paula Bloom.
Yeah, that's it.
How you doing?
Yeah, Joe is big in the ever world. Sure is. Hey, show Paula your that parking lot nickel. Yeah, come on up, Miss Paula. We got a nickel to show you.
I don't put it up. It ain't it's a penny. I put it up somewhere. I have to find it.
No, that nickel that you thought was a cud, and I said,
No,
I
it's
don't
a penny.
know about that.
It wasn't a penny. It wasn't a nickel. It was a penny.
Oh, I thought it was a nickel.
No, it's a penny. It's just
Oh,
zinc.
okay.
It didn't get fully copper coated.
Oh, well, now I don't know about that now.
Yeah, it's a penny. It ain't a nickel.
Hi,
Oh,
Paul.
I thought it was a nickel.
No, I'm just.
I thought you said it was a nickel
Nah.
because I was doing something and then
Yeah, you were talking to the missus.
I think I was taking my fan apart.
Hey, Ellie Mae.
What's happening? I'm off the clock, man.
Ellie Mae Planted. There you go.
What you got? What you got?
Ellie Mae Clampett. Donna Douglas.
I know.
From
Isn't
Pride.
that funny? Ellie Mae Blanchett.
Yeah, from Pride, Louisiana. That's where Ellie Mae's from. Donna Douglas.
She was a cutie.
Yeah, she's a Cajun too. Or was a Cajun. She's buried in Pride also. She wasn't buried in California like all the other Hollywood stars. She's buried in her hometown.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
It won't show up under the scope, Paula, but it show up on the camera.
Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to pop out the chat real quick.
Yeah, that's
Weird.
the funny thing about it. You can't see it.
Ooh,
It's
what
busted
happened to
out.
that thing?
I know, but the corner of it over there, you can see like a cud. There's a big lump of metal there.
Yeah, I think that coin has seen better days.
Yeah,
I thought it was a solder job myself.
yeah, that's what it looked like. But there's a big old lump of metal right there in his face. A big old, I don't know, looks like a cud, but I don't know.
I think
It's
it
big.
probably just got the
Can't hold
metal
still, my
pushed
hands are
around, or
Yeah, because I was like, if that's good, it's gonna be flat even with the rim.
well,
Yeah,
it's probably damaged just like that on the back, so it could have had
The back
the
looks great. See, the back looks great. It's just the front of it.
yeah. I
And
think
most
it
of the
may have
costumes,
something on it too. It's hard to tell, but it's just damage.
It's bad, real bad. I found that on.
Yeah, I thought it was a nickel. Me at first, I thought it was a nickel.
Then I got
Nickel for a pickle.
one my glasses. Let's see. Yeah, just a minute.
So what are you guys doing for the 4th? Anything fun?
I think I'm gonna ball some
Babysit.
Crawdads.
crawfish.
Crawfish.
I'm going to Cajuns.
Crawfish, corn, potatoes,
Yeah.
onions.
Yeah, I'm going to Cajuns, definitely.
Me too.
Yeah, y'all come on over. We'll have a large time. You'll have to get that roll out the pantry.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I gotta go unlock the front door for Johnny.
Hi, Missy.
Did he say hi?
What you doing, Alex? Causing trouble?
The big boots, the big thick book, guys, and the one that says coins. See, this is what thing everybody's like asking about, as when they say about American, but I still say that's wrong. The book says it's thing that says coins of England.
Yeah,
But
man.
half of them don't even exist in England. Some of the coins, because they're talking about as in for Celtic, because we had the big Rennie it's all to do with Rennie McIntosh and all these famous people, and then it goes as the next part of the Celtic. After the Celtic, it goes the thing with the Roman Saxons and all that.
I love my books. Oh, I thought you were only into American coins, Alex.
I only bought that because I realised there were some coins that I thought, well, if I'm going to auction or going to a Scottish auction or a place where they do just as not American coinage, I need to know some, as in about the
Ain't that
information behind them. And I thought, well, I need to get at least a couple of books, and that's one that says pre-decimal, because I like the ones before the pre-decimal issues.
Yeah.
The older ones.
What's up, Wheatback?
It kind of looks like an RPM, don't it?
Look at that.
No, that's zinc rot.
Oh, zinc rot?
Yeah.
No, that's zinc rot.
Yeah. That's a
No,
D over D.
that's a plating blister. That's zinc rot.
You can see the D inside the D.
It's zinc rot.
No.
It is. Trust me.
That's ain't cool.
There's a spot on his head too that's just like that's zinc rot too. It's the same issue. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like he's got 3 eyeballs on top of his head. Yeah, that is zinc rot. Wheatback.
No, I do hang me. I do USA coins. I've got to get them shipped over.
Holy moly, that's a big box.
To get them.
You did what? What, Smitty? You get what, Miss Smitty?
That's just
a big box.
I think Paul says, I thought you did USA. I thought that's what she said.
A big box.
This is, I do USA, but it's because I'm in another country. I'm over in Scotland, as in the United Kingdom, so I've got to get them shipped for your end over here if I want USA coins. And I don't. That's why I don't. Because you think we're saying about these companies, like you get like Amazon, and you've got a lot of that's replicas of a lot of your coins, and that's how I don't buy off of eBay. I don't buy off of Amazon. I don't buy off of Etsy because I'm always a bit wary as in the quality of the coin, or what if I did get a fake, and what if I paid a lot of money for the coin and then no realised that it was a fake.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, your odds are pretty good it's a fake if you buy it off of Etsy.
Yeah, or eBay.
Right. I have a few sellers on eBay that I buy from, and that's it. But I know them, so.
But that's taking you years, Paul, to get the contacts.
Mm-hmm.
To get the contacts in the first place, you had to go through and search, and then eventually you found them, either by accident or somebody.
Well, no, I was just really lucky. I was really lucky with the people that I, got in contact with, and they gave me, they gave me the names of people. So I was really lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, Alex, is if you know your coins really well,
mm-hmm.
you can go through eBay and pick out the good ones and the bad ones.
Mm.
It's just a matter of really studying and learning.
That's how I stay inside the coin community, like Joe Durbin, Lemonhead Penny,
yeah,
Robert Lawson, people that I think that are trustworthy, but I don't just say, right, I'm going to deal with them and that's it. I tend to pick a bit here, pick a bit there, and new faces that come about or new people that I've been told about, I'll tend to sort of buy off wee bits of them just to see if there's a different quality, as in or different grades of stuff.
Girl, you silly.
Because you don't want people to turn around and say, "Oh, you've got," because they go, "Oh, you've got favouritism. You'll only deal with such and such." No, my old man was like that. He would deal with everybody. If he went into a car boot or whatever, he would go around the whole place, or what you do in a coin show, where you would go around the whole tables looking for coins.
What do you mean?
My old man was the same.
You're nasty. Cajun done left. I don't see him. There he is.
What a cutie patootie.
Say hi. Or quit showing that nasty food.
That's the popsicle girl, right?
Yeah, the popsicle.
Yeah. Puppy.
She's a cutie. How old is she, Wheatback?
Look at Kate. Oh,
She's too old for her britches. I tell you that
Three.
right now.
She's 3?
yes, she is. Yes, 3 going on 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 going on 30.
Too old for her britches when she tells her daddy what to do and how to
Oh,
do
are
it.
you kidding? That's a girl's job.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not when she says what she said one time.
Said a bad word, and then got tore up for it.
Oh.
She heard it from her sister.
Oh, there you go.
Daddy told her to quit jumping on the bed, and she said, "Damn you, Daddy." She got yes, she did.
Yeah, she got tore up from the floor up.
Don't say that.
Oh my goodness. Little
Oh, you
sassy
got it there.
pants.
Her little 16-year-old sister been teaching her bad things.
No.
Uh-oh.
Don't do it with your hand. No. That outer ring, Missy.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. The other way.
Hey, girl.
How are you feeling, Wheatback?
Feel a lot better.
Good.
A lot better.
Good.
Oh,
And you, Cajun, you all healed up?
I'm almost 100%, Miss Paula. Yes, thank you.
99's good.
I still got to get used to this heat.
yeah.
Paula,
Is that one of those boxes from Joe Durbin?
there's an
Yeah.
eye watching you.
Nice.
It's a copper dragon eye.
That's cool. I have some of those copper rounds. I love those.
Yeah, that's cool.
I almost called Joe Dobin today. Speaking about him, I almost called him today. I want to try to find one of my silver dollars,
Mm.
a Morgan dollar. I want to get my worst one. Well, no. Well, my worst one is like XF. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, my worst one. So, and I want a dollar, a half dollar, like a Walker,
Mhm.
and like a, I don't know, a barber quarter or.
Are you
Walker.
putting a typeset or a 7070?
No,
or?
I want him to make me a bell.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
I want to do a bell, you know, solid silver, not solid, but 90% instead of a Ike dollar,
Right.
which is not 90%.
What you mean, money? What you want to do?
Yeah. I want that. I want that jingling. I want that jingling to sound silvery more than the other one. You know.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. I want a silver ring to it. The
Yeah, it
sound
would sound
instead
really
of
pretty.
the other one. So
I think that's
yeah, I
too
almost
far.
called him today about that.
I think that's 240s and 190 at the bottom. At 190 at
Yeah,
the bottom.
see,
Yeah.
that's what I don't want is the 40s. I want all 90%. I think I wanted to make me 2 of them, and
Are you gonna send him the coins, or are you gonna?
oh yeah, I'm gonna send him the coins. That's why I'm trying to dig up. You know, I want to dig up the
Yeah,
dig
I got it.
out the
Like
Morgan
coals.
dollars.
Yeah.
I want to dig out the coins.
Well, he shines them up real pretty, so it doesn't matter what condition he gets them in. He'll shine them up real pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna want one. I think antique. You know,
Mm.
like with the
Liver of sulfur.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say silver of lover.
Silver of
But
liver.
I'm a lover of silver. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Angel Stewart. Can we duo?
No,
Okay. Read message.
she's talking to me. Say hey, Angel.
Okay.
There she is.
Well, I'm sorry I had to come up here and give you bad news. That always happens to me.
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you popped up.
Hey,
Oh.
girl, you being
that Monday night show was awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
I mean, look,
come and watch our Monday. Come and watch this Monday's show. We're gonna have another special guest, but he's just a collector that found something special.
Okay. Now, if I would have said hello Monday, I would have been there 30 minutes typing hello.
Saying hello to everybody. Just go in and say hello, everyone.
Yeah, but then a lot of people, don't see that unless you highlight their name.
If you come in, because you have to type something, Cajun, or it doesn't help our analytics.
Oh.
So okay. Type something in there, say hello, and when I see you, I'll say Cajun says hello, everybody.
Oh, right. Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
My phone.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't. Count on the help with the analytics if you don't at least say something in chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that I did not know.
Yeah. So. But I mean, if you want to lurk, I'm okay with that too. Monday night was a great night to lurk because Joe has some amazing information. And
oh yeah, y'all gave him the stage.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Nobody interrupted him.
Nope.
I mean, well, I don't know.
Well, when he asked
what
was
the terminology you did? You said, "Oh yeah, I trolled you." I got to troll you at least 2 times.
No, we were being trolled.
No. I'm not talking about the troll that was in there.
Oh.
Those
I stalk him.
Yeah. No, you had. I forget the phrase, the terminology you put. You said, if I don't do something twice to you, that means
interrupt.
I forget what it was.
If I don't interrupt, yeah, I know.
Well,
he asked.
It wasn't interruption. Yeah, it might have been that, but then you had another terminology for it.
He asked a couple questions, and so I answered, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an amazing presentation. He's
and
a great guy.
The stream had questions for him, and it was all regular, normal stuff.
Yep.
Except for a couple of them. They had a few awesome questions in there.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to focus on, because he gets a lot of questions in his group. It's the same, when you have a group or you have a forum where people will ask questions or send you pictures of their coins. 99% of the time, it's a damaged coin.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to highlight the things that we see frequently. That are damaged coins that people mistake as error coins. Yeah.
Right. Right.
My phone just died.
And
you can't go Grandma Pat.
Blues had a good question for him. I forget what it was, but he had a good question for him. And then somebody in chat, in the stream, the side chat.
Yeah.
There was 2 people that had real good questions, and then he was showing some real stuff. On the Kennedy hats.
The improper annealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was showing one Kennedy hat where somebody started taking
that was a clamshell. That was a clamshell. Started off as a clamshell split, and somebody took that split and lifted it up and tore it off.
Yeah.
So it started out as a real
because at like 1 o'clock or 1 o'clock, you could see where they first started to, put their little point or whatever,
where they dug it in.
Yeah. Then at 3 o'clock, you could see it, and, where it was scratching the inner part of the coin. Oh, in 1911.
With a big old fingerprint.
Yeah, I was almost going to say a Woody, but yeah, that does look like a fingerprint.
Yeah.
No, it's in the thing. It's in the cling film. It's in that. It's in one of the thing with the cardboard flips.
My
I just
phone-
Yeah,
noticed
that
the
was
thing
that
with-
was a shame to see that because those clamshell splits are really nice errors, and you do see it. It's the same with people have nice laminations and they'll pick the lamination off.
Yeah.
Don't pick
Yeah.
it. Don't pick it. It's like don't leave the scab alone.
I'm just trying to bust thing me. I'm just trying to bust Wheatback's bubble now because he's thing me. There's a 1909. That's
Yeah, I
1909.
found mine last night searching 1909 BDB.
That's
There's
not
a
an
1909.
S.
No, it ain't the S.
No, it's not an S. It's P.
But I got mine. I got two of them now.
Nice.
The BDBs. Yeah, I got mine last night. I got one I've had for a while, and then I found another one last night searching.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got two now, and a 1910, a 1900. No, it's the 1909 and 1910, 36 and a 37, and a bunch of 40s and 50s. That's common.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, Wheatback, some of them go in and they hit it heavy in that thing, mate, and the option to buy certain coins. I don't hit it hard. And I don't feel as if I've paid over the odds for the coins. And the thing is, there's some ones that I'll keep in my collection. Just the thing, just so I can look at them.
Easy, they're live right now.
No, I see Tammy.
They're live.
They don't want to go what?
No, they ain't watch.
What?
You gonna
I
get
know
what?
about you,
Daddy gonna steal all your loving. What is this? You gonna steal all your loving.
Because there's a blanket plan.
Let me go.
Little butthead.
Go out.
Come back here.
I want to go out.
No, not right now.
I see Tammy.
Okay.
I've got all sorts, Paula. That's what I'm saying. I've been doing it since for a year and a half. I've been doing it 2 years.
Oh, I know. I remember when you first came to SJ's, when you first came into the community.
Thing me for the SGs, and then went thing me out the lemon head. Thing me and then Red turned around and says, "Well, why you?" Red and Craig Durbin was the ones that fought the corner and went, "Why is Alec not in here?" Joe, why is Alec not in here? When thing me opened the door and let him in. That's when it really opened up. But if they hadn't done that for me, I'd have spent months and I would have kept at it till eventually I got in there. But it wasn't because it was only because it was you had to have a USA address. That was the only problem.
Yeah, that's tough.
know.
It is tough.
I understand, Paul. I totally understand.
No,
Do you know
I know.
what I mean?
I know you do.
I was quite happy, do you know what I mean? But it was, if they hadn't had something saying, if they hadn't fought the corner, they sort of opened the door for me. So, do you know what I mean? I owe them quite a lot. To me, I owe them a lot for doing that for me as an opening the doors, because that really helped. It helped to get the collection, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not just in it to get my collection. I'm in it as in to start giving back to the community as well. Because it overwhelms me being part of the community. Because they didn't have to do that with me.
Well, you don't have to be overwhelmed, Alex. This is a good community.
It means a lot to me, but being part
I know it does. I know it does. I know. I understand. I think there's a lot. I think that there are a lot of people in the community that, for one reason or another, don't have a social life outside of, they don't get out much. They don't have friends outside the community. And so this is their social life. And, you know, I mean, I'm one of them. I don't get out much. I mean, I have my grandkids and family and stuff, but outside of that, my friends on YouTube are my friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, you know, and it feels good to be able to have
And-
that communication.
And family.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
That's what Mum
friends.
said, because that's what Mum said. You've went through a lot in 5 years, and there's times where I'll turn around and go, I just break down and I'll say, I feel like a total failure, and she'll just turn around and say to me, no, you're not. You've went through 5 years, you've went through torture, and you've managed to come out the other side, and you're still trying to rebuild your life, as in with the 5 years that you went through. Because I ended up with, I lost a leg, I lost my marriage,
Yeah.
and we end up with kids, end up in temporary foster care because of my ex-partner. Then I end up with a thing where I lost a leg, and then for the leg I lost my foot. I lost my dad. You know what I mean? So the only person I've got left is my mum. It was my mum that took me back in. The door was always opened, but when I come back, she was like, "What the fuck?" When she seen me at the door, "What the hell have you done?" And when I told her the story of what had happened and all the rest, Mum says, "It's not you to blame. The two of you are to blame in a way." She says, "But the thing is, you've done what you've had today, and you've tried. So don't feel it's all you at fault." And I says to Mum, "But you will blame yourself, because that's exactly what you do. You kick yourself harder than anybody else can kick your backside, and you feel as if it's you that's at fault, it's you to blame."
Yeah. Well, you're never alone.
I like coins.
It's amazing how a little piece of metal can do so much for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Paula, you was talking about earlier, you know, YouTube, you know, friends, and then I mentioned family too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm going to take my hat off when I say this. When Ken passed away,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people in the coin community were like flabbergasted. You know, they're like, "Oh, I can't believe this." But
Yeah, it was unexpected.
I took that hard, you know, because me and Ken were friends.
Yeah.
And he used to come on my lives, you know, and we joke around and then talk about this, and you know, we kind of bonded on those streams, you know.
You know what the sad thing is, Cajun, is that Ken had no idea how many people cared about him.
Yeah, and I considered him. I thought of him like a brother almost. It was like losing a brother.
Yeah, it was
that
hard.
I never had, because I had a brother. He died when he was young. He was older than me, so I never met him.
Aww.
And so that was like the brother I never had right there. I mean, we look alike. You know, when I shaved completely, you know, everybody was like, "Wow, he looks just like Ken." You know, when I shaved completely and no hat on, you know. Yeah, and we did look alike, and he even acknowledged that. He said, "Yeah, we do look alike. Wow."
I'm trying to contain myself with laughter, because I was just getting to know Ken, and I hang me. There's a few times where I've watched his video, and there's one in particular where he raps himself in bubble. It's funny, that one. He's like that, and he starts making it up like a shirt, and he starts rapping big me as in bubble wrap, and then he's getting
yeah, his shirt, his bubble wrap shirt. Yeah,
He was a goofball.
I tell you what, the man was a genius. You know,
Aye, he was.
He was.
Yeah.
I was just getting to know him because at first it was as if he was talking in riddles, and I'm like, I can't. It was just too much information for me to soak in, and then eventually I started understand them because he started doing with using what Paula was saying about the
The
Play-Doh
Play-Doh.
and the molds. He started using molds and Play-Doh as he explained it better, or explain it in layman's terms.
Yeah, he had a special way about him, that's for sure. And he would love teaching, and I mean that's why I love teaching, because he kind of passed that passion on to me, and it's important, you know. It's important that people have somewhere they can go where they can trust that they're going to get the right information and they're going to get accurate information, and people aren't going to blow smoke up their butt, and you know they may not like what you tell them all the time, but you're not going to learn if you don't tell them the right stuff, right? And aren't honest with them.
But hang on, Paul, you've took a lot on. Do you know what I mean? If you think about it, there's a lot to take on. Somebody's shoes, do you know what I mean? It was a total genius, and the man seemed to know a lot of information about coins. Do you know what I mean?
Ken knew a lot about a lot. He knew there wasn't very many things that Ken didn't know a lot about.
That one wasn't that dirty.
And then people take it hard, and Paul turns around and says, "Nah, that's not what you think it is."
Yeah.
And they're expecting that, and she's got to bust that bubble.
I
That's
know.
what Lemonhead
I
says about
don't
it.
like doing that.
It's like having a customer's expectations up there. You have to bring them down to reality. So you're busting their bubble as in to bring them down to there. When they're expecting.
I don't think people, you know, who when they first start out in this hobby, I don't think they realize how much there is to learn. You know, and it's really, I mean, you've got to put the time in. You know, nobody will ever know everything, ever, because there's just so much to learn.
My daddy taught me a good thing. He says, "You never stop learning to the day you die."
Right.
He's right. He's right.
Yeah. But the one thing is,
man.
if you know the minting process, if you know how those coins are made, there's only a certain amount of things that can happen.
Sometimes I'll show somebody a coin that I think maybe time me that can give me the advice, or that I'll go, "What do you think about that coin?" And I'll show them it under the microscope. So, what do you think? Do you see what I've seen? Like that 1949 wheat, that one with the S on it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, am I imagining it? And I'm like, going to have a. Do you know what I mean? There's a few people I've showed that to, and I'm like, "Aye, you're right." And I'm like, but I don't know how that got there. And I'm like, "Can you explain how that got there? Well, why that's there in the first place?"
I don't know what you're talking about. Mark?
It's 1949 nickel. I don't know. It's lying about here somewhere, unless it's fell down. It's a 1949 nickel, but in between you get the 1949, but in between the 4 and the 9, there's a very small, like tiny S on it.
Mhm.
And it's in between the 4 and the 9.
So it looks like an S.
Aye. Because it was
Right?
like that. What would you say? Is it an S, or does it look like an S?
It looked like an S. It looks like an S. It's shaped like an
So
S.
what you have to do, Alex, is learn about the 49S nickels, right? Where they put the mint marks.
Yeah.
And I can't hear him.
Who muted? Hello?
He keeps losing his sound.
I was talking to Missy.
She
She almost made a homemade bomb. Hey, Vintage Soul, how y'all doing?
Hey, vintage.
And LA Coins, how you doing? LAP.
LAP.
LAP. Did you take pictures of that coin, Alex?
No, I did not. No, I didn't. I didn't. It's up here somewhere, but I just don't know. Because the last time I seen it, it was sitting as in where the microscope is, but I think it's fell on the. I think it fell into the box. But I'm one of these people that I don't tend to. If I take a coin out, I hold it by. I don't put I don't go like that. Put my fingers on it. Every coin I like that, and I'll take it out, and you see me tipping it into a piece of plastic or something like as in into the lid or something like that when I'm taking it out, so I don't put any fingerprints on it. And my hands like that are actually shaking as I'm going like that or holding it, because it was Lemonhead that kept saying to me about the gloves, but then there was times where he was forgetting about the gloves as well. But then I was taught by used law as in don't grab it and don't touch the reverse of the face, the two faces. Don't put because you put thumbprints on it.
Yeah, the fingerprints are forever. So here, Alex.
They can now.
So they put the mint mark on the back, on the reverse, right? Of that year, they put the mint mark, the S mint mark on the reverse, right? And they did that by hand up until 1989. 1989 was the last year that they stamped those mint marks in separately onto the working dies. So the rest of the design was already on that coin when they stamped that mint mark onto the reverse to the right of Monticello. So the only thing I can think that it could possibly be is a die clash.
I thought it was the lettering. See how the lettering's right around, it goes round. It was as if one of the letters managed to go as far as that, as where the year date is, and it's get in between. It's when in between it.
Right. So they wouldn't have stamped an S in between the date on that year. They just wouldn't have done that because it's on a separate die. It's on the reverse die. So the obverse die that has the date is a separate die, and they stamped the mint mark onto the reverse die. So they wouldn't have stamped an S on there. So it's either a mark on the coin where the coin has been hit or something like that. It could be a die gouge. It could be, damage to the die before the die actually struck the planchet. Or it could be a die clash. I mean, it's an odd spot. It's,
Yeah, it was odd. I saw it. It had the S. It looked like it was an S right there. It's plain as day. If you could see it, plain as day. But it looked. It looked like.
I started asking myself, did somebody spray that in it? Was it done deliberate?
It could have been done intentionally.
Yeah, somebody could have done it intentionally.
It could be a vice job. It could be where they've taken two coins and pressed them together.
Yeah.
So the odds that happened at the mint are minuscule.
Paul, I'll put it this way: I didn't think it was anything special, but it was the finding of it that got me, and as in really like, oh my, I've got something here. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, I wasn't expecting it to be worth fortunes, but it was a nice thing to see, and I was like, I haven't seen this, and that's when I started. I'm asking myself a lot of questions in my head, as in ding me what it could, as you said, trying to ding me work it out, and that's how I was like to other people. Am I actually imagining this? Is my eyes tricking me? Do you know what I mean? Like,
and you could, and you can, because there's a thing called pareidolia. That's similar to when you look at clouds in the sky, and all of a sudden they'll turn into a shape, and you see a buffalo. You know what I mean? But it's not a buffalo. Somebody else next to you probably sees something else. When coins have marks on them and things like that, your mind wants to see something and wants to make it into something. So it's similar to that. But you know what, Alex? If that coin is special to you and you think it's super cool, that's all that matters, man. Keep it. I don't
know where it came from. It just happened to be. That must have been a full roll, right? So what I've done is I've used it, and what happened was Romano's gave me a bit. Romano's yarn gave me a book because I was coins that I wanted in Coinscapes, and he's like, well, if Alec wants it, give him it. And he dinged me, and what happened was, as I was going through the coins that I needed for the book to put in the album, and I took 3 out of there, and that's when I found it. It was the second coin. It was the second coin that I pulled out, and I was like, so I started looking, and I'm like, did I just see something that I didn't see before? And I was like, hold on, and I pulled them back in again because I was like, is it on that other coin? Because that's why I keep saying to people, Paul, that's why I want specimens so that I can check them against other coins and see it.
Yeah.
Just in case. And I was like, I didn't. I was like, I've just spotted something. I was like, nah. I can't. I was like, nah. That one.
Well, here's my question to you, Alexander. How come you're not watching the live coin Q&A on Monday nights? You know, you could learn a lot, and it's all free information. We don't charge a dime.
I know that.
We give it all out for free.
I think because Monday I'm usually at Monday I'm usually at Joe Durbin's for 2 hours.
You can go back and watch it. You listen, I'm telling you though, if you don't watch any of the other of our shows, go back and watch this last Monday's show. And if you want, you can just scroll to the part where he starts his slideshow and watch Joe Cronin's presentation on there. It's fantastic. And he's one of the top error specialists out there. So, and what he talks about is coins that people find in circulation that they think are errors that are actually not errors. And they're very common ones that you will see.
I heard you talking about it in IDAS, and that's how I was interested, because a lot of the information doesn't soak in straight away with me. It's like I get overload, and it's like overload. My head's
I know.
Explode, and it takes a couple of days for it to soak in, and then all of a sudden it's as if the information's locked in there. But a lot of it's like when I'm watching videos and stuff like that, it's like, Paul, as if I've got like a photographic memory, and it triggers into my head, and I'm like, I've seen that before. Where have I seen it? And then that's when I start. Did I see it at Joe's? Did I see it at Lemons? Did I see it here? Did I see it there? And I'll go to the streams. Like, I seen that there. Well, what was it I seen about that coin, or what was it I saw that was different to that one? And start comparing coins to each other. I see it.
Hang on a second, Alexander. Hang on. What, Wheatback?
I said, I keep getting up and going outside because my little one's over with her grandma. I gotta keep an eye on her.
Yeah, you do.
I keep getting up interrupting everybody while I'm getting up.
That's okay. Good. You got to do what you got to do, man. Those 3-year-olds can be trouble.
No, I don't want to mention a name, but as in Justin, who I called out. Well, he was putting coins up with a microscope, right? And the only reason I'm back on his panel is because he's pointing out things and I couldn't see it. And I'm like, right, now you show me where you see it. You point to it and you show me, because I can't see the things that you're seeing. People's turning around saying see an RPM and a DDO, and they know exactly where they're looking for or looking at. And I'm like,
because he studied it. You know, that there's a lot. It's not easy, Alexander, you know, especially when you have to fight against machine doubling, knowing the difference between being able to identify die deterioration, machine doubling, all that stuff. You know, that is one of the hardest things for people new to the hobby who are searching for double dies to wrap their heads around, because it really is. It takes people, can take years sometimes for people to, finally get it. And then, but once they do, it's like, oh, okay. And then they can identify it as soon as they see it.
But people start overriding a dealer that's been years in the game, and they're like, he's talking crap. Or she's
let me tell you though.
Like, hold on a minute. No.
Not all dealers know errors and varieties. Not all dealers. Most dealers don't bother with errors and varieties. You know, even though there are valuable ones out there, some of them will deal with the more valuable ones, but the minor RPMs and minor double dyes and things like that, they don't care. They don't bother with it. You know, if it's not in the cherry picker's guide or whatever, then they don't bother with it. So a lot, and I'm not saying all of them. There are some out there that do know, you know, but I think that the majority of coin dealers out there, they want to make their money back as fast as they can. So they don't have time to search through rolls and search through this and verify if it's that, and you know.
But what I'm trying to say, Paul, is there's like it's like Lemonhead. These small independent collector dealer, whatever you want to call them. Do you know what I mean? I've got time for that, man. Do you know what I mean? Maybe there's other people that don't have time for him, and then they'll turn and say his information's wrong. Do you know what I mean? His information's wrong. I don't turn around and say that he's wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because I know very little about coin, so I'm not going to turn around and say the man's wrong. Do you know what I mean? There's people that will argue black is white.
Yeah. Yep. No, I understand.
It's like people behind me as in probably bad mouthed you in the past, as in turn and says, "Oh, your information's wrong."
Well, when it all boils down to it, Alex, it's up to you, the collector, to verify if the information somebody's giving you is right or wrong. And there's tons of resources out there. I mean, you've got internet, you know, there, if you know keywords and things like that, you can search up things and see if the person is giving you correct information or not.
But
and that's up to you.
The thing is, I don't bash channels. I try and take, like Cab 7 says. Now, I take a lot of information off of Cab 7, right? Now, I know Cab 7's all about church or whatever, or gospel, right?
Yeah,
but
he's a sweet man.
He's right in what he says. Don't take the negative with somebody's channel. Think of all the positives about that channel. Don't bash that channel, because when you're saying negative things about a channel, that's exactly what you're doing. You're bashing that person.
And if you don't like that channel, don't go to it. It's simple as that, right? Simple as that. And
that's why if I talk about somebody or I say a name, I'm not bashing that channel. I'm saying good things about that person because I like that person, because I spend the time. That's what I do. I spend the time with channels to get to know that person, Paul, as a person. I don't want to know about their past or them coming out and telling me the past, because see if they say something about their past and it's bad, it frightens me. It scares me about that person.
Well, it makes you wonder if they're talking about other people, or are they talking about you, right? Yeah. No, I know. It does, you know, and it doesn't. Everybody has feelings, you know, and
I think we've all got awesome channels out there. Although that there's bad apples, whatever else out in YouTube land, as in between the coin community, between all the other communities like scrapping communities and all the rest, we've all got awesome content.
Well, you know, everybody's got content. Everybody's got something that somebody obviously wants to come see, or they wouldn't have any views, you know. And if it's not for you, don't go to that channel. Don't watch it. If there's people in there that you don't get along with, don't go to that channel. You know,
if I go into a channel and somebody's there that I don't like, I won't take it out with them. I won't have the beef in that person's channel. I'll just say hello to them. I just go, hello, that's it. That's the way I deal with it.
Yeah.
Instead of making a big drama to it, because you see that sometimes that's what upsets me about Paul, as in about YouTube, as in the drama that's in it. Sometimes
there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it, unfortunately. And it's not just the coin community. I mean, you go to any community. I was watching the Big Jackpot, because I watch the slot channels sometimes, because I like watching other people spend their money.
Yep.
And they've got it too. And I was like, wow, okay. You know, they've got their drama too. So, I mean, we're all people, and it's no different than it's real life, whether it's in chat or in the grocery store.
I know.
So it's, and it doesn't feel good when your name gets dragged around. I believe me, I know that does not feel good.
You get dragged in. You see, when you start watching it, you get dragged into it.
Yeah.
And then you tell me, and that's what I keep saying. Even in my channel, I talk about it, drama, right? But I don't take sides. I'm like a cat that sits on top of the fence, looking, going, and I'm thinking the two yous are in the ring. See,
you shouldn't have to, Alex. You shouldn't have to be.
On my channel, Paula, everything's a debate.
Yeah.
If somebody says to me, "Yous are arguing," I turn around and say, "Hold on a minute, you're wrong. It's a debate between two people. We're having a debate, as in he's saying this and I'm saying that. But I'm not saying that he's wrong in what he's saying. I'm listening to him, his opinion, because you've got to listen. It's like this the old saying, you got to listen to two sides of the story before you can evaluate something.
Well, there's usually three sides to the story, right? Theirs, his, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So, you shouldn't ever have to be put in the middle. If you've got a friend over here that you like, and you've got a friend over here that you like, but your two friends don't like each other, you just don't all three go bowling together. That's all. You know what I mean?
I don't take sides.
You can still be friends with the two of them, but it's the problem is that sometimes that one friend doesn't want you to be friends with that other friend, so they decide that either you're gonna not be friends with them, or you can't be friends with both of us. You got to pick, and whatever. So that's when you go, okay, bye.
I ain't getting put in that spot. Even if I've got to tell that person what he's told me in confidence, I'll tell him, because that's one thing I don't like. I don't like when people stab people on the back. I don't like that. If I've got something to say to you, Paula, I'll come and say it to your face, not behind your back.
That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. We're adults. We're grown-ups. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't have my own channel anymore, and I'm happy about that, because there was just too much stress with it. And so now I use the Q&A channel, and I get to pick. I pick where I go, and if somebody comes into the chat that I don't get along with, that I know is going to be nasty or say something nasty or try to start drama, I leave. I go, okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that I can't hang out in that channel anymore. But I mean, I'll go back. But if that same person comes back in, I just leave, because I don't need to see it. I don't need to hear it. I don't need to see it. So,
because you're upset. I'm like that.
It does upset me. It does.
I get emotional.
I can't pretend like it doesn't. It does affect me, and it does upset me. And other people can blow it off, or they can go on their channel and call the person out or whatever else, or tell them, where to stick it and things like that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not confrontational. I'd rather just walk away, and but it affects me. So it's better that I just stick
but
away.
then I've got my anxiety. I've got my long-term anxiety. I've got my long-term depression. Yeah. I've got my thing with my borderline autism spectrum disorder as well, which a lot of that stuff doesn't. I'm not using the disabilities as an excuse, but a lot of that affects me as in the way I am. Do you know what I mean? So that's
they're not excuses; they're explanations.
I take myself off, but I'm watching. I'm still on YouTube, but I'm watching videos or whatever else. I'm learning as new stuff all the time.
Good.
Taking information in.
Good. I don't think they're excuses, Alexander. I think they're explanations. You know, sometimes when you have something, you need to explain it to people so that they understand why you do certain things, why you have certain mannerisms. My daughter has Asperger's.
Mhm.
And when she was very little, I started kind of drilling it into her. When you meet new people, you need to explain to them, I have Asperger's. I don't look people in the eye, you know, things like that.
Mhm.
And people are very understanding when they understand.
See, when I feel with my depression or whatever else, I say I don't come on YouTube. I'm not doing videos. I'm not doing a live stream because I don't want to drag people. I don't want to drag other people down with me because I'm feeling that way. I don't want to drag other people down with me. So
You know what, though, Alexander? Sometimes there are a lot of people out there that like to help people when they're sad.
Mhm.
And it makes them feel good about themselves when they can go in and cheer somebody up that's sad. So if you're having a sad day and you need people to talk about, go live, dang it, it's your channel. If it's dragging them down, they don't have to stay, they can walk away, but lean on people. You know, let
Sometimes
them
I
help
don't.
you.
The thing is, sometimes I don't ask for the help. That's my problem because I've never had it or that. When you get somebody in the pat you in the back for something that you've done well, well done for that. I don't know how to accept. I don't know how to accept that praise because I never got it myself. And the only reason I built the channel was because my dad passed away. I wanted him to be proud of me, but I never actually got it from him. I never got that.
That doesn't
Well
mean he
done,
wasn't proud of you. That doesn't mean he
exactly.
wasn't
But
proud of
this is
you.
me showing him. This is me showing him that Hangme obviously because I feel that he's not dead. His
Yeah.
spirit's still there, but he just can't speak. So that's my way of making him proud of me, as in that I've achieved something by doing this from scratch, from nothing,
You need to make
and
yourself
actually making
proud.
it work. And
You need
actually
to make
making it work
yourself
for the
proud,
team.
Alex. You need to make yourself proud. Don't
Aye.
ever do anything for somebody else. Do it for yourself. Make yourself proud. You know, you've got a lot to be proud of. You've been through a lot and you've come through it. That's huge, right? That's
Aye.
huge.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know, a lot of people would have given up.
Because some people talk about suicide, so I understand when somebody says about committing suicide, but then you've got to think about if you're going to commit suicide, you need to think about the loved ones that you're going to leave behind. And if you
Yeah,
did
that's
run out in
terrible.
front of a train or whatever, or a bus or whatever, how's that other person going to feel as in when they can't stop and they actually hit you?
That's not how you want to be remembered.
Exactly. I said I don't have the bottle to do it, but I've been there. I've been to that state. I've been to that stage. I was
Yeah.
at that stage 5 years, but luckily I still had my mum. She's like, no, don't you dare. But then I thought about it as in layman's terms. When you start thinking about it, well, how would how would it affect them? How would it affect my loved ones and all the rest? You're starting to think about it without talking about it or without, because some people you start talking about it on air or whatever and they feel queasy or they feel uncomfortable because they've had friends that's either committed suicide or they've tried to help them and lost that friend without knowing it.
Yeah. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's why I built the channel, Paul, was to not feel isolated because I didn't have the friends I used to have round about me or round about that stay in the same area as me. And that's why I sort of
Yeah.
started feeling isolated in my own wee domain and thought, well, I need to look elsewhere. And when before I started doing videos on YouTube, it was one of the bigger channels, and I was like, how do I comment to YouTube? And then when I found out how to comment to YouTube, and then eventually, after a while, YouTube then started to grow. You seen it starting to grow or flourish. New things coming on, they're adding new bits to the system and all that. I was like, this interesting. Maybe it's worth me doing something. And it was somebody egged me on about doing the leg. And that's what started the whole ball. It started the whole ball rolling. And then when I got to the 400 mark, as in that 400 mark with the numbers, and I seen it just sitting there dead, I was like, well, how do I make this grow further? How do I make this go further? And it wasn't the numbers, it was just, well, if this channel's going to grow in the right direction, I'm going to make it grow in the right direction. But I need to get that helping hand. But how do I help? How do I help it? And that's when I was like, hold on, I've got no content, or very little content. Right, now I need to start finding my niche. Where do I fit in YouTube? What things do I want to do in YouTube?
Oh, Lord, I'm back.
Well, I would stay, but I have to go. I gotta go get some dinner. I know. Sorry, Wheatback. You just came back, and I'm like, okay, Wheatback. Okay, bye.
This is driving me crazy.
Well, she's 3.
Yeah. But she jacked
She's
up on
busy.
candy. Her grandma just fed her a bunch of candy before they got her over here, and it's almost her bedtime.
Wheatback, it's not her fault you waited till you were an old fart to have her.
I know. That's bad.
Hey,
Thanks,
speaking
bud.
of supper,
What are you making me?
Speaking of supper, we're doing shrimp stew, fried shrimp, and stuffed crab.
I'm on my way to Cajuns.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God. Well,
Everybody-
I'm about to go down to the Circle K and get a corn dog.
There you go.
Oh, I
I'd
keep
like to
them.
have one of them.
I love me some corn dogs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep them in my freezer,
I love them.
and I deep fry them. I don't put them in the
Mm.
microwave. I deep fry them.
Yum.
I
All
like
right, you
going to
guys.
the mall for one reason:
To the
corn dog
corn
on a
dogs.
stick, hot dog on a stick, which is the corn dogs, and they have that homemade lemonade.
Oh yeah.
At the corn
Oh,
dog
I know
place,
exactly
and
where you're talking about, where they wear the funny hats.
Yeah,
Yep.
they,
I love that
in
place.
any mall, you're gonna see hot dog on a stick store. We call it hot dog on a stick down here. You ought to hear the commercials on the radio. Hot dog on a stick. It's kind of, I don't know. It gets to me. I have to get used to the commercials. But
one of them commercials.
yeah, on Todd's on our show on Thursday nights, we used to do them. You remember?
But I haven't
Oh
heard.
my God.
Yeah. But corn dogs, fresh fried too. I mean, you order it, they dip them.
Nice.
They try to give you one off the rack. No. I want mine fresh. Let me know when you're gonna drop some, and they'll say, "Oh, we'll do one for you right now."
Leave a little extra batter on that stick, because that's the best part.
Oh yeah,
That little crispy nub on the stick. Somebody needs to come up with a
on
name
the
for
stick
that.
itself, that little nub.
Yeah, the little nub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that like a squirrel on a corn cob.
And sometimes you end up getting a little wood on there because you just can't stop.
Hey, a little wood don't hurt nobody. A little woody don't hurt nobody.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna get out of here.
Right. But
All
right,
there's
guys.
lemonade too. So
Yeah.
all right.
Have a good night, you guys.
You take care.
Bye. Bye, Alex.
Thanks for coming.
Anytime.
She's a sweetheart, ain't she?
Yeah.
Cajun, look. Cajun.
Somebody
Oh, that's one of them black velvet bags, and I think I know where that comes from. Bradley Height. Bradley Height.
Nope.
Nope. Oh. Usually then black bag. When I get something from Bradley Height, it's a black bag.
Nope.
Oh, you bought some.
Amazon, 50 of them.
Oh, okay. You cornered the market on them things.
No, I wanted to put Wheatback said the other night, as in about the thing, about the one that I started up with the jute bag when it says thank you on it, and I was running short of them, and I thought, well, and Wheatback says to me, "Can I get one?" And I says, "I says you can get one," but then I've had people that's turned around and says to me, do you want them back? Do you want them back? And I'm like, nah, it's fine. But but they're like 650. So I went looking, but it doesn't. The only thing it's missing off it is the thank you. But I use them like thank you bags.
Yeah.
I actually put the coins inside them, and then what I do is I tighten it up, and then I put it in another sealed bag, and then I put it in, and then I package it all up so that basically when it goes into the bubble wrap, nothing can get lost in it.
Yeah. You don't have a string on it.
Like,
do you have a string on those?
Cajun, my dad, it's got a drawstring. It's got a drawstring on it.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was
My
wondering.
dad was like, I used to do eBay, right? Now, my dad used to drum it in my head, Cajun, about presentation selling itself. So I've had it drummed in my head. So my presentation is like, ding me. It's like you say about love, as in with love, coins with love. My passion turns into a love, and it's like it's got to be neat and tidy, and it's got to look the part, so that when somebody opens that up, they see the presentation and how
it's all about the presentation. That's right.
Hey, I'm coming to your house and eat, buddy.
Cajun, what day is it over there? What days it over? What dates it over there?
It's still Thursday.
Is it still the
Thursday,
first?
the first. Yeah.
Lemonhead's gone live.
Yeah, I know. He was live a while ago. He went live a long time ago.
According to that thing, there's an email that I've got an email saying that thing me as in there's an auction coming. It's dated the first at 5:15.
Yeah, he went live over an hour ago, almost 2 hours ago.
Who did?
Lemonhead.
It's shown there.
He did?
Yeah, over 2 hours ago almost. Yeah.
On a
He's
Friday?
the first one there.
Wow.
I got my thing right here. It's almost 2 hours ago. Yep, Lemonhead.
Well, how come it's not showing up the thing me the live stream for it then?
It's showing up on my end.
I don't know then.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's showing up on my end.
Well, no. Well, yeah, from my move, yeah.
Yeah, they built better.
No, Lord. $70 a sack for crawfish.
Good God Almighty.
Well, hey, they were 50 not long ago, but hardly nobody got crawfish right now.
Yeah.
They're all draining their ponds, their crawfish ponds.
That's live right now. That's live right now.
Yeah.
He's live right now. Lemonhead's
been
live right now.
Yeah, he's been live over almost 2 hours, it says on my end, over an hour.
There's 27 watching.
Yeah. Yeah, he's live. It's been like that for a while on my end. I got the notification on my end when he went live.
It's all